Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode on the Worst D&D channel, streaming to you live on Twitch and uploading later to YouTube. If you're ever looking for us, the Worst D&D channel is where you're going to find us pretty much everywhere. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Reddit, whatever. Anyway, so this is our Shattered Earth campaign. Shattered Earth campaign is a campaign that I have created myself. It is a post-apocalyptic campaign taking place in a future Texas wasteland, which, I mean, it pretty much is already. Rude. Kidding. So, what am I trying to say? Okay, the apocalypse happened. It happened because a portal opened into another dimension. That was opened by Elon Musk because it seems like something he'd do.
That guy.
Humanoid creatures started coming from the other side, such as elves, half-orcs, half-elves, gnomes, whatever, what have you. Loxodons, if you really want to go that far. Tabaxi. And then after that, everybody was like, oh, this is all cool. And then magic started coming across, and they opened up a magic school. And then monsters started showing up that nobody really knew about. Some information got leaked online saying, oh, they're lying to us. So then after that was all said and done, they had a bunch of people freaking out. Some people went underground. And then once those people were done, the portal opened up a little bit more and dragons came out, and the dragons started, annihilating the world as a dragon should.
Obviously.
Exactly.
Totes.
And then the military forces across the world decided, you know what? No more of this. We're going to throw some nukes at them. So they threw some nukes at them, as one does.
It's the only solution.
Threw some nukes at them and blew up the entire world. A lot of people died. Some people survived. Those people who survived started rebuilding the world. It's about 175 years after the bombs dropped. And 175? I don't know. 150 to 175. I have to do the math, and I don't feel like doing it right now. Anyway, we are using D&D 5th edition, obviously, and then we're also using Ultramodern 5, a lot of enemies from there, and then some like story components, but then also our character classes as well. From there, we're going to throw it to the newest member of our party to do a recap of what happened last week. So take it away, Despina.
Right. We start off kind of going back a little bit in time. Elaine and Veda, they decided that they were going to go see River. And when they got to the house, they saw Bernadette, and Veda quickly avoided talking to her sister. And they talked to River. They wanted to question her about Talia. She didn't really know that much about Talia, so she said that she comes from money, she's got no real friends, she spends money on research. And Elaine thinks Talia is shady. And Rivers said, just hide your emotions so you can get some more info. We also heard a little name drop there, Lila, but that was just sort of glossed over. We learned about the Order of the Enigma. That was what Ashlee was getting into. It's a cult-like background. And then they decided to leave. Veda decided that she was going to sneak out the window so she could avoid her sister. But then she realized that was going to look weird because Elaine had told Bernadette that she was in the bathroom. So she quickly said that she was going to talk to her later. They went back. Despina came and apologized about her attitude. She said that she wanted to help them out. So then they awkwardly talked as a group with Talia in the mix. They decided they're going to go to town center, picking up supplies for bombs. what else happened? Oh, and then they went to Hammer Time, and this is where Kara bought Kenny a Damascus sword. So Kara and Elaine, they disappeared. Kenny went with them, and then Talia and Gadget went a secret spot down the alleyway. And there is Gachet trucks in this secret spot. Richter, who is head of security there, he knows Talia well. He trusts her. So that was pretty sketchy. They got enough things, aluminum dust, iron oxide, all these different things to make about 6 to 10 small explosive devices. Gar and Veda went and they apologized to Spencer. He accepted it, kind of, not really. And Elaine also told us she was going to go see her mother. Gadget went after Talia to walk with her because he's a little confused as to why everybody doesn't trust this girl. The rest of the group, we argued about killing mutants. We decided to go to the spa to find out about the perfume that was found by Veda, and we found out it was bought by Ashlee 2 months ago. And while we were there, we decided to have a spa treatment. And I think that's it. Is that everything?
Pretty much.
Self-care is important.
You missed the gambling, but that's fine.
All right.
Need that money.
We made the dollar bills.
Anyway, let's roll a D2, also known as flipping a coin, and see who's gonna go first, whether it's the restaurant visit or whether it's the visiting the mother.
Tails for Tabaxi.
We're gonna have tails for Tabaxi. You're not going to visit the mother.
Oh, well, I mean, no, good. Oh, that's fair.
She told you not to come with her.
Because Tabaxis have tails.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
But I guess we're just in the spa.
Yeah, we're having a spa day.
Yeah, you guys are just relaxing. We can go over that if you want, but
No,
I mean,
that's fine.
Kenny's getting his feathers cleaned because apparently they're very dirty.
they just hop on your back and like make biscuits the entire time. That's the spa treatment.
You're just getting a shedding treatment.
Anyway, so I rolled a 1, and based on my Skype window, that means we're gonna be dealing with Gadget and Talia first.
Ooh,
So,
the drama.
Elaine has a little bit of time to prepare for
The
her thing.
romance.
I need my notebook for this.
All right.
Investigation. Oh, I'm not there.
Yeah, you're not there. What are you talking about?
Shh.
So Talia invited you into the restaurant. Do you remember what the name of it is?
Yes, it was the. Give me just a second. The name of the restaurant is the Lavender Tower.
Yes. What's this? No. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, this will work. All right. Might have to adjust your volumes on the watch together a little bit,
Ooh,
but
this is romance.
just so that you get the full immersion feel. All right, so as soon as you walk in, elf in like full formal attire walks up to you. He's like, table for 2, ma'am? And she's like, yeah, we're just dining in. We're gonna take our time, have a little bit of drinks, and sorry.
We
Gadget.
left off. We had ordered drinks.
Yeah, what'd you order? You had gin. She ordered
We had
gin.
the yeah.
Yeah.
Like a whole bottle of it.
Yeah, she ordered a whole
electric
bowl of
filtered
gin. That's fine. We'll just,
Okay, that's fine.
skim over this. So he's bringing you the bottle back to the table at this point. Then we'll go with that. And Talia takes a glass and pours like half a bottle in it. And she's like, I apologize. It's been a rough week.
That's fine. Enjoy yourself.
Well, thank you. So, why don't you tell me about yourself, Gadget? I mean, we kind of moved a little quickly, but why don't we find out who you actually are?
Well,
Because,
kind of.
if I'm being honest with you, we both know Gadget's not your real name.
Well, that's true. But it's what I go by, so it's kind of my name. It's been my name for quite a while.
Okay. Are you in hiding?
Not exactly. I just kind of reinvent myself sometimes. I
That's
mean,
interesting.
you live this long, sometimes you kind of, if you think about like a normal human life, I would be on like 2 or 3.
You're that old?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm over 200 years old.
Oh, wow. What was Earth like before?
It was a much better place. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've been able to have nice food consistently. There used to be restaurants. I assume you said this is a nice restaurant, right, Matt?
It's a very nice restaurant, yes.
There used to be restaurants like this everywhere. I mean, you could go down the street and there would be 5 or 6 of these lined up. You could have your pick of the type of food you wanted.
That'd be nice, but unfortunately we don't really get much of that as an option anymore. All the different factories have been raided.
How large is the restaurant, like size-wise?
Probably about 60 people could eat here at once.
Okay.
And then probably about 10 more at the bar. So 10 seats at the bars, 60 people at tables.
Like 10, 12 tables, somewhere like there?
Sure. It's not super large,
instance,
but it's very nice.
Yeah. The restaurants like this back then would have held almost twice the number of tables easily.
Well, that's fair. They had a lot going on back then. There were a lot more people, at least.
Yeah.
From the history that I've read, I believe there was almost 9 billion people before the bombs dropped, and from what I heard, there's only about 10 million or so on Earth at the moment.
Most of the big cities in Texas were over 1 million people apiece.
Oh, wow. Now, take all of that and spread it all over the Earth, and that's what we have now.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why I'm telling you this. You were there.
The town I was from was so big, it grew into another one.
Oh, wow. I've grown up in Exeter City my entire life, so I haven't really managed to stretch out.
Well, it sounds like you travel a lot, though.
Oh, well, that only started probably early 20s.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to see in Texas.
Yes, unfortunately, a lot of it's blown up now, but I've seen pictures in the books and things like that, and yeah. I hope one day that things can go back to the way they were and we can start building more like that instead of having to defend ourselves against horrible people, horrible creatures, you know?
Yeah, it'd be nice. I would like to be able to start rebuilding things. That's kind of what I work towards. is rebuilding.
Yeah, you're very good with your hands.
Well, thank you.
Not a problem. So it's not very often that you see a mutated corrosion.
I've never met another one.
So how did this come about?
Guard count?
Gar's not a mutated corrosion. He's just a birth defect.
It's not mutant?
I mean, not in the way that Gadget is.
Okay.
Rude.
You have
thought he
different
was.
colored skin. That's it.
His character's the freak from birth. I'm a freak from
So not
another
all the
time.
X-Men have cool powers,
What
okay? But they still
happened?
get to join the club.
What's this other time you speak of?
Don't worry about it. Radiation. You have to be careful with it.
Can you go ahead and roll me a deception on that?
I mean,
like-
it's not deception, but it's not the whole truth.
That's exactly.
If anyone can see past you, it's Talia.
Not a lie.
No, but you're holding
That
something
is
back.
exactly true.
There's such a thing as a lie of omission as well.
So yeah, I mean, it could be persuasion or deception, I guess. But it's
I'd
probably the
say
same
deception
modifier no
with
matter
this
what.
one.
It's probably -1 for both.
Oof. used to
That's
have
gonna
that.
be a
It used to be like
deception. 15.
15. All right.
Do we need to silence? Are you gonna let out info we shouldn't know?
I mean, I don't know if it really matters, you guys hearing this, because you're pretty good at, not keeping the information.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Totally. See, you keep it
Uh,
below the camera.
Anyway, she's like, so you're not going to tell me then?
I mean, that's what happened. It's just, how it happened. It's something I don't really like to talk about. But I was irradiated, hence why I have no hair. You get enough radiation, it just kind of causes your body to go haywire.
Okay, well, I'm not going to push as much as I might like to.
He kind of shakes a little bit. Kind of like his eyes gloss over a little bit, and then kind of
Like
Thinking
from
back,
thinking back.
like
okay.
thinking back to what it was, and then just kind of like shaking himself out of it.
PTSD.
Okay.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. She's like, well, how about I tell you a little bit about myself, and then maybe that can lighten the mood a little bit.
Can I get some of that gin?
Oh, I figured you already grabbed some.
He just chugs some.
She kind of like waves her hand, and it's like, another one.
Girls' night.
So, Talia is my real name. I don't know. I had a loss in the family when I was very young, which kind of turned me into what I am today. And I feel it's helped me a lot in my life and made me into who I am. And I've learned from a lot of mentors. My family had money, and I was able to use that money to better myself and better my living arrangements, that's for sure. But I'm not working as much anymore. I'm trying my best to find ways to improve the world. Much like yourself, correct?
I do mine through helping people repair the technology from the times that have gone and trying to get us back onto that technological level. Not having the internet is painful.
Now, the reason that is the case, though, is because you don't have the resources, correct?
That's part of it. There's only so much time I have as well.
What if somebody was to fund your expeditions?
We would need more scientists. Just like I said, there's only so much I can do on my own, even with 4 hands.
Well, is that something you'd like to look for?
That's definitely something of interest. I would like I said, I would like to be able to see us move back towards what we used to have.
Well, what if I told you I might have a lead on another bunker?
That would be amazing. Depending on which one it is, they may have scientists who are still up and who may actually have an intranet that's still running and functioning.
It's possible, but scientists are the main thing you're looking for, correct? That's the way to improve the world. You agree?
Yeah.
What about magic? What are your thoughts on that?
It seems to be pretty helpful, but I magic is great, but I think technology is cooler. But I come from a place where magic was commonplace, where this world magic was new, and to me technology. So basically, where magic was this brand new amazing thing to everyone who lived here, that was technology for me. I had never seen technology before. So to me, technology is magic.
So you're actually from Chorus then?
Yes.
And
My
you
parents
were mutated just by radiation?
lots of radiation.
Did you go swimming?
He downs his glass.
I see. Well, I apologize for bringing up bad memories, but as much as I would like to get to know you more, it seems you're a very closed off person.
Well, Talia, it's very nice to meet you. You can call me Zarathiel.
Ah. Zarathiel, huh? Hey, not hell. Well, that's interesting name.
And that's my actual name.
Yes, I know. You've given that name to also Angel. That's from me, not Talia.
Okay, I was like,
yeah, no, I know.
no, because I was icily telling her that was my name.
Oh, okay. Well, if you've told me this, I'll give you one free question. And let's be honest here, I don't tell people a lot of things about me, so this seems like a very highly sought after commodity. So you get one question, and I'll give you the God's honest truth. Wow, taking a while.
Just a second, gotta get a good question.
That's fair.
Ask her favorite color.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. No balls.
Ask her star sign.
Just because Veda wants to know what zodiac sign she is does not mean that we all need to know.
Important.
It's very important.
Fancy.
For the
to
record,
know.
she's definitely a Scorpio.
What is it that you do that actually brings in your income?
Oh, I don't do anything anymore. That's all money left over at this point. What I do now is I go around and I am looking for... I said honest truth. I am looking for the portal.
That roughly is in the middle of a crater. But I, for some reason, cannot remember. Obviously,
Well,
I've been through it.
that seems to be the general consensus from people from the other side. So I'm not surprised at all by that.
But my understanding is it's in the middle of a highly irradiated zone in a crater. But that's the most I know.
Yes. It seemed like, as I said, it's the general consensus of the people that came over. But for some reason, I have been struggling for quite some time, the past 14 years, to try and find it. Granted, I haven't been searching for it the entire time. This is more in the past 10 years, let's say. And Texas is a very large place and full of dangerous creatures and other beings.
Have you run across any dragons yet?
Only one.
What color was it?
White. And roll an insight check for me.
Son of a... Can it please land on an... There we go.
Did
That
you roll a
would be-
natural one and then roll again?
No, it literally stopped on an edge
Okay.
up against the wall. That would be a 17.
Let's see how this goes for you. So she's not really trying to like lie or anything like that. So we're just gonna roll a general charisma. So as she says, as you ask her about the dragon and she does say white, you actually see for a moment, like a brief second, a very pained look on her face.
Yeah, from my understanding, the group that I've been with got attacked by a blue.
Yes, I had a feeling there would be more out there. I just haven't seen them personally. Sorry, it's been a while since I've seen it.
Did it attack? Was it a bad experience?
I said one question, dear, and she reaches across and just like holds your hand.
That doesn't mean that we can't have a conversation.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, I'm terrible at this.
Is that
That
natural 20?
no, but it's
Huh.
about as close as I'm gonna get. That's a 17 because that's an 18 on the dice.
Hey.
Okay. I will be right back. I think I gotta let my dog. Outside? Yeah.
Let the dogs out. Ooh.
This music
My
is
My
like
microphone
oddly
only
romantic.
arrived like an hour late.
Mhm.
Shut up. I'm not ready, guys.
Do they actually give a
I
time
was
when they're
gonna tell
supposed to
you-
arrive?
Sometimes I was gonna
That's
tell
what-
you can't miss tonight. You've got to talk to your mom.
'Cause with
I
us,
know.
it's always
I
like
was
you'll
thinking
be
of that on my
by
way
8
home.
p.m.
Okay. That's fair, I guess. I'm gonna be honest here. I don't foresee this lasting, but I will be honest. I have enjoyed our time together. So, sure. The reason I had a loss in the family is because of this white dragon. And I was there to witness the entire interaction, and it brings up bad memories.
Is it just me or did that skip for everybody?
No, I heard it.
No, just you.
Can you repeat, because that literally did not come through.
What did you hear?
That.
Okay.
No, that's what you said.
Yeah, that's exactly what
No,
I said.
that's
That's what I
everything.
heard.
That's what you heard too?
No.
Okay. Okay. So, how did I say it? Basically, what she was saying is, the dragon was the cause for the loss in the family, and she was there and got to witness the entire attack.
Sorry. Dragons are...
Deadly,
Yes.
yet oddly beautiful, and you have to admire the ferocity and yet intelligence behind their attacks. You know?
Oh, yeah. I got to witness some of their attacks on the news. I have thankfully never been at ground zero with one that I saw with my own eyes.
I'm sure you'll get one eventually. Anyway, we should order something. So you guys order your meals, and your food comes. You have a pleasant conversation back and forth about less deep things, because she's not trying to pry information, and neither are you at this point. Or maybe you are. I don't know.
Oh, I was contemplating it.
Okay, go for it.
I was
Yeah, you're
contemplating
drunk.
playing the tit for tat.
Okay.
Get all the information.
So, like I said, conversation. You asked me about the radiation. He picks up the drink and just downs a glass.
Roll a Constitution save.
Gladly. That is a fail. I don't care what it is. That is a 5.
Yeah, I have a feeling you're drunk at this point.
So,
Oh, damn, she's
somewhat
gonna be you drunk to
inebriated.
get information. Oh, no.
it was forced. Over about, God, 15, 25 years? 30 years? 50 years? I kind of
Did
blocked
you-
it out.
Get captured by the Metamorphosis League then?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got their hands in some things that I don't really approve of.
But as far as I know, they have not managed to do it again. I made sure the research was lost.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you were able to do that for them. Or for the people later on. It's an awful thing to go through, that's for sure.
Yeah.
As I previously said, I have been trying to make the world a better place, and taking people like that out of the world is part of said mission.
I would gladly see them removed from existence.
I'm sure Kenny feels the same.
That's what I understand. That's why I don't like to talk about it. Anesthetic is a luxury that not everyone has.
I have a feeling they don't really care.
Nope.
Can I ask you a question about your friends?
Sure.
How much do you actually know about them?
Not a lot. We've only been traveling together for 2 weeks, maybe.
I don't know. I don't know for sure. I think it's like 2 or 3. There's a lot of time spent up in misery.
There's it's definitely been a short, especially considering it feels like it started yesterday.
Your Tabaxi friend, they I would watch what you say around them. That family is all about the information gathering networks.
What do they do with it?
Sell it to the highest bidder, use it to protect themselves. If you happen to have that research, I would burn it as soon as possible.
It's destroyed.
That way nobody else can get their hands on it and slippery fingers can't find it.
That research has been gone for over 100 years.
Wow, I'm gonna be honest with you. Oldest man I've been with.
Well, you know, elves will do that.
Yes. So, your friend Elaine. She seems very aggressive. And I mean, I understand it's her friend and I'm not, because for some reason she doesn't like me.
I'm not even really sure why she doesn't like you.
She claims that I have been rude to her, and I don't recall this. I've welcomed her and all of your friends into my home and provided for them and done whatever I could to help them, and I don't know. It just seems off to me.
I'm
Oh,
sorry
I
you've been
actually...
getting cold shoulder.
I may have called her old once, and that might have set her off. I don't know.
That could do it. Sometimes she's a little sensitive.
I mean, who isn't? But that being said,
And he's a little bit sensitive too.
Kenny needs to figure himself out still. He's very young. I mean, so is your cat friend, or Tabaxi friend, my apologies. But Kenny needs to figure himself out before you make any decisions about who he is. Kara, the same. She'll get there. I'm slowly but surely helping her figure figure out the life that she needs to in order to thrive up here. I might introduce her to a new way of living. Anyway, just be careful. I've grown attached to you in a way that doesn't happen very often, and I'd prefer you not get caught up in with the wrong people in the wrong way, and not get taken advantage of by any means.
Would hope not. I try not to be taken advantage of. It happened
Okay.
once. I try not to let it happen again.
As I said, just be careful.
Thank you.
And as I also said, if you are planning on continuing this work, I am very interested in funding your expeditions. But that is a discussion you'll have to have with your crew. Anyway,
Finding a bunker would be nice, especially in Tech one.
yes, and from what I've heard, it should be good for that. Whether the people inside are sane or not is another thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, I hope you don't find this whole situation too awkward or too forward or anything, but I don't know. I've enjoyed our time together, and
It's been very enjoyable. I enjoy your company.
thank you. Now, hopefully you can rub off on Elaine a little bit, but other than that, I will bide my time and hope for the best.
It took him a little while to come around to me.
Yes, I believe they accused you of murder.
Yes.
Yes.
Right out of the gate. In a city I wasn't even in, that they came from, they accused me of murder.
Well, I am also in the line of questioning, so you can understand my dilemma as well. Seems you and I have a lot more in common than you'd think.
Sounds like it. If you want to skip to them,
Yep, that's fine.
And then they make out.
Why, you getting awkward?
no, it's just I
So-
don't want to do like a single one-on-one while they're
Yeah.
sitting here with other stuff.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no.
I
No, no.
think
drama.
at this
You're
point,
right.
Kenny is the only
Okay,
person that doesn't know
I'm
Veda's
just waiting for
family
my
is in on
popcorn.
information.
What'd you say?
I was doodling.
What'd you say, Elaine?
I'm just waiting for my popcorn to be done.
So I was gonna move to you next, though.
No, I know.
Oh, now we need our popcorn.
Yeah, get ready.
All right. Oh wow. Nice. Sorry, that drawing is really good.
Oh wow.
Thank you.
Ooh, new
I
art.
like
So,
Talia. Sorry, work in progress.
Now we move on to Elaine. Elaine,
Mhm.
you'll have to adjust music again because it's gonna be a little bit louder again. Elaine.
Or all.
Yes.
You are gonna Kenny, camera's probably gonna break. Or are you
Oh.
just leaving?
I'm just gonna leave it here for a second.
Okay.
Oh,
no worries.
okay.
So describe your childhood home, because I'm not gonna describe it for you.
no,
You live there, not me.
So Elaine makes her way over to her old home, 100% like total opposite side of town from where Talia is. It's not the full slums by any means, but it's definitely a rundown part of town. And if people know anything about like casino towns, this is usually where most of the clientele lives for the casinos. It's a small one-story. The exterior is like not kept up with at all. You can see the paint's kind of peeling. There's a semblance of a front yard, but it's got like a busted like iron gate. Like it still has the edges of it, but the actual gate is just missing. Windows are thankfully still intact, and the house itself still seems to be holding itself together, but you can tell that there's just kind of no upkeep outside. There's the weeds and dead grass, and well, nothing grows anyway, but and Elaine just kind of stands there right at the gate for a second, almost holding her breath, and she does one last tries to fix her clothes as much as possible and just try and make herself look more presentable, even though there's not really a whole lot she can do at the moment. She's trying her best.
Could have gone to the spa.
Should have gone to the spa, 100%. And she takes one last deep breath in and makes her way up to the front door. This will be interesting. Ma?
And the house
Well.
explodes.
We
The
find
door
out Mother's
opens
dead.
slowly. If it isn't the daughter of the year, welcome home, Lila. How are you
Aw.
today?
I've been better. I
What
know
brings you around? It's only been, I
it's
don't
been a
know,
while.
4, 5, 7 years. I don't know. I've lost track of time. My memory's going. I don't know what seems to be happening. It must be these advanced years leaving me all alone in this town.
Oh. A lot's happened over the last couple of years.
Yeah, and none of it you could come and tell your poor old mother about? Real nice.
I don't think telling you would have changed anything, but I'm sorry. I don't know what you want from me.
Well, a visit every once in a while might be nice, but I guess I'm not good enough for that. I was too hard on you, whatever you tell your friends about me. You know.
Right.
You come here, do you need money or something? Like why you come to visit me
No,
now?
I don't need your money. Hell, I'm the one that got you out of debt with the gâchette when Daddy died. I don't need your money.
Well, I don't know. You're coming to visit me now. It's just shock. My sister, I'm gonna have a heart attack or something. It's been so long.
I finally made it back into town, alright? I couldn't for a while. I could have come in town and not come over here at all.
Well, what difference would that be? Come in. I'm gonna make us some coffee or something. Come on, sit down. I'll make you something to eat.
Alright. fine.
All right, so she takes you in, sits you down on a ratty old couch, and pours herself a cup of coffee, pours you a cup of coffee, and you hear like the lid pop off of the whiskey, and then close back up, and she brings you your coffee, and hers has a distinct smell to it.
The dog hair.
Yes, the dog hair. Just a real quick question. When was the last time, like, what does she know? Like, does she know that your husband died?
The last time Elaine saw her mother is when she was working at the casino.
Okay, so she didn't even know if you got married?
She knows that she got married and that they moved, but that is the extent of the things that she knows.
Okay. Okay, good to know. So, tell me, how's William? How's Fantown?
Dead.
Sorry, what?
William died, Mama.
Oh my stars. Okay. Well, that's too bad. I'm sorry to hear that. He was such a good man.
Yeah.
I can't believe he's gone. He's so young too. Here, come over here. I'll come over and give you a big old hug. I'm sorry about that. I shouldn't have been so rude. You obviously been going through something. How long ago did he die?
It's been almost 2 years now.
Are you...
kind of threw myself into everything else for a while.
It's been 2 years and you couldn't come and tell your mama that he died? I'm sorry, it's been 2 years, Lila?
Yeah.
She takes a big swig of her coffee. I feel for you. I truly do. Losing a husband like that, an amazing man like that, high-ranking official of the Crimson Angels, that can't be easy by any means. But 2 years, Lila, and you couldn't say a single thing to me. Couldn't even write a letter.
Well, I'm sorry. Lord knows you loved him more than me.
You know that's not true.
Sure.
So, is this what you've come to tell me now? Tell me that your husband's been dead for 2 years?
I didn't see how you were doing.
Well, I mean, I'm still here. I'm not dead.
Well, I'm glad you're not. Had enough of that lately.
A lot of people dying in your life? Well, your husband, obviously. What happened? How did he die?
I don't know.
It's a deception
Yeah.
check.
He ran into my knife. He ran into my knife 10 times.
Gotta let the dogs in. I'll be right back.
He had
21.
it coming. Ooh, it's nice.
Natural 18.
Yeah, but moms know. They know.
And they sense it.
Yeah, I was waiting for the how long has he been dead?
All right. So
that was a 21.
yeah, I heard. I got a 19, so
Okay.
you're good.
Oh.
She's like, so just mysterious circumstances then? Like,
He came home, had a drink like normal, and collapsed. Started convulsing.
sounds like somebody poisoned
I
him.
didn't know what to do.
Did the angels look into it?
I never got any information out of it from him. Two years and nothing.
Have you been asking?
I'm always asking questions.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but I mean, I think your best thing to do right now would be to join the Crimson Angels so that they can keep you safe and keep you supported through this time of need. Once you're a member, you'll have no more worries at all.
I'm not worried about being taken care of. I'm able to take care of myself. And it's not like I don't have tokens to my name or anything. Yeah, sure, sometimes it gets tight, but...
Well, if you were working with them, if you were part of the organization, you would be able to, you know, help them deal with the issues that we have going on in the world and keep yourself afloat all the time.
Well, I've made
I'd
it
look into it.
pretty far without them helping me, so...
Yeah, for 2 years apparently. But wasn't life so great when you had William around? He kept you supported, he loved you, cared for you.
And beat me every chance he got?
Oh, don't be like that.
Beat never hurt.
Be like what, Mama? Honest?
Don't speak ill of the dead.
I'm not speaking ill, I'm telling you the truth.
I don't think she was aware of that, correct?
No.
Yeah. I can't see him doing anything like that. He was so
You know,
kind
we
to you
lost
all
3
the
kids
time.
Before of it? 3, Mama.
Were they his?
Mm-hmm.
What's with the faces, Ali?
I'm sorry, it's just all of a sudden being
Wow.
like, oh, 3 from your husband? Were they his? Like, what, you think she's sleeping around? What's the connotation there?
It's Elaine, you
God
never
damn.
know.
What? You would say that about Talia, maybe, but
That's rude.
Talia
Hey,
is
listen.
faithful.
I just
she can
I
do
don't
whatever
know.
she likes.
I don't know. I don't know, Lila. It's just I never saw him be unkind to you once. Maybe there's
No one did.
something going on. Maybe it's something going on with with your insides. Have you seen a doctor?
Doesn't matter now. It's just me now anyway, so it doesn't matter.
It's just you out here? You haven't even found any friends or anything like that to help you
No,
out?
I've got a group. They're
Oh?
part of the reason I made it to Texas City alive.
Are
They're
they
a little
crimson?
ragtag and they're... But no, they're not angels. They're a little
Oh.
ragtag. They're not high ranking or nothing, but they stuck by me
And
even when I'm crazy.
they're human?
Does it matter?
I mean, a little. You can't trust those people from Chorus. You know this.
Yeah, you told me that ever since I was a kid.
Yeah, they're devious. Why are they here?
Why are we here?
Because we were born on this planet.
Okay, they were born too.
Yeah, not here. Earth belongs to us, thank you. That's why the Crimson Angels are here to help us.
Right.
So you're telling me you're traveling with people. Did you learn nothing from William?
I learned a lot from William.
You're traveling with people who are against everything that the whole organization believes in.
All right. I'm aware.
Are we just going back to you and Byron again? Like, what's going on here? You know that was a mistake from the beginning.
I don't think so. Sure. Whatever you say, Mama.
You know,
Ain't nothing I can say can change how you think.
You know I care about you. That's all this is. I'm trying to take care of you as best I can.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, you're going against everything I know of how to take care of you. So how am I supposed to help you?
Well, I've made it this far. So I don't know. How are, have you seen the boys lately?
Not recently, but they, a lot sooner than 2 years ago. They were here about a week ago. Had them over for dinner.
That's good. I'm glad at least they come by. What are they up to now?
Well, Joseph has found himself a nice girl. Might be getting married soon. Maybe pop out a kid or two, so I have a grandchild before I die.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend.
No, it's fine, Mama. I know. I'm happy for him. I really am. That's
I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I was just being honest. Isn't that what we do now?
try to. Well, hopefully it works out for them. There's how it didn't for me.
Again, you could go to a doctor and find out what's going on.
Finding out ain't gonna matter.
Well, and then you could meet a nice human man and pop out a kid of your own. You never know. I mean, this would only be the second time. First one doesn't really count.
It counts, Mama.
If you say so.
You realize I was pregnant when I came back the first time, right? When Byron disappeared? You do realize that, don't you?
Does she? I don't know.
I would assume because I came back to my parents and to get rid of their debt.
Okay. I mean, yes. But again, it makes sense why that didn't work out. God wouldn't have approved of something like that.
Well, if God didn't approve of it, then nobody would have had a kid. And I've seen plenty. I don't think I could go through it all a third time.
Well, never say never, Lila. You don't know what's out there. You don't know who's out there. I mean, you know Joseph. If he can find somebody, you know.
Right. Is she nice at least?
Well, she's lovely. Her name's Jennifer. And, yeah, they seem very, very in love.
Oh, good. I hope it stays that way.
Again, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. You don't have to be like that.
You're fine. It's alright. I've, a handful of people have told me I'm a little too sensitive. So it's okay.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. But if other people are noticing it, maybe they might be seeing something.
Besides, you aren't saying anything about me that I haven't already thought.
Sorry, what was that last part?
You aren't saying nothing about me that I haven't already thought.
Okay. Well, you need to get out of those thoughts and maybe start thinking happier thoughts. Maybe that's why you think, oh, maybe I never find somebody. You don't know that, Lila. If you start, like, manifest, you know? Think the thoughts you want to happen, you know?
Yeah.
I wake up every morning and I tell myself that this world is going to go back to the way it used to be before that damn portal opened. Every morning. And so far it hasn't worked, but I feel the world getting better as we move on.
Well, I'll definitely try it. Just one way to find out, I guess.
Manifestation works in mysterious ways, Lila. Now come here, give your mama a hug.
She, like, slowly, reluctantly gets up and gives her a hug.
Now, thank you for coming to see me. And I apologize for hurting your feelings. But trust me, things can get better, but you just gotta make them happen.
Yeah. Tell my brothers I said hi.
Oh, you don't want to hang out with them next time?
I don't know how long I'm gonna be here.
Oh, so you're running off again? So I'll see you in another 2 years?
If I live that long.
Don't talk like that. I said, go join the Crimson Angels. They can keep you safe.
All right.
Okay. I love you.
Keep that in mind. I love you too, Mama.
Now, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for coming to see me.
Yeah. Hey, Ma.
Yes, dear?
If something happened and there's two people that could be blamed for it, but you believe them both, but one you barely know, what would you do?
Well, it would depend on the people. Are they both human?
One is half.
Oh, then obviously trust the human one.
That's what I thought you would say.
You can't trust them, Lila.
We'll see. Have a good night, Mama.
Puppy.
Have a good night. Come back and see me anytime. Don't be a stranger.
I'll try not to.
And she closes the door behind you.
You know, Elaine's mom seems like a really nice lady.
Should take a shit on her doorstep.
Almost better than the rest of us.
Light it on fire.
Puppy.
Oh, you're blending into the background.
Blending into the cat.
Elaine is just gonna kind of stand there for a minute. And then... I don't know if this is a good idea at all. But we're gonna go to, like, the liquor store first.
Okay.
That's fair.
And grab a couple bottles of whatever. Something relatively strong.
Okay.
And she's not gonna want to go back to Talia's.
Where are you going then?
We're gonna go to Spencer's.
Okay.
Oh!
Where?
You got the long range radio.
Spencer's, like the store in the mall.
Yeah. Get some like glowing dildo lamps and stuff, you know.
Okay,
The usual.
stop.
Go get some tarot cards.
Yeah.
Maybe
Sounds
a
All
to me like-
convenient in one place.
It's fine.
Sounds to me like there's gonna be two ladies stuck in Spencer's basement.
Well, we did say we wanted to find out what Spencer had going on in the downstairs.
Did. Hey, I didn't see it downstairs, and you know I'm a detective, so nothing's there.
4 is what she got on investigation.
You
She's
didn't
a
look very hard.
detective. She doesn't need
I'm
to
a
roll good to
detective.
be a detective.
Yeah, I can sense it.
She never said she was a good detective. She just said she's a.
She has said she is the best detective.
I have. Well, the best one left out of the bunker, which you know.
Well,
is the only
Kenny's
one.
never met a better one.
Hey.
Okay. So you go to a liquor store, pick up a bunch of, or couple. That'll be, how many are you buying?
3.
We'll go with 5 tokens.
Okay.
My gambling money.
Yeah, Gar
Let's
won't
go
be
to the deposits fund.
contributing to the pot anymore. Jeez.
So just gonna go get drunk with Spencer now.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Just for funsies, on your way out of the liquor store and walking over to Spencer's, you do see Talia and Gadget walking arm in arm out of the restaurant.
Making out.
Do they see me at all?
I think they're kind of distracted, so no.
Okay.
They're making out.
Actually, no, they're not making out,
Noggin.
but they're like talking to each other.
I will just kind of clock it then and keep moving.
I'll just kind of barf in my mouth a little bit and walk.
Do the side eye like pop one of them open and just turn and keep walking?
Okay.
Then
So,
side-
we'll just quickly go to the spa a little bit.
Hey.
Was there anything that you guys were wanting to talk about with each other at the spa?
Are we all like wrapped up in like seaweed and like doing the cucumbers?
No, you guys are in the hot tub or sauna right now.
I don't think saunas are good for my fur.
I don't think a hot tub is either, to be
True.
honest.
I get all poofy.
That's fine. You get brushed, remember?
Kenny's
get that
feathers
shedding
are gonna
treatment.
need work after all of this is done.
I mean, they look shinier.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah,
gonna have
maybe
to train.
need like a better diet, you know, to get like the glossy look. You know, eat more carrots. I don't know. What do birds eat? Bugs?
I eat normal things. What do cats eat?
Birds.
I'm a whole different species. Okay, you're like actually part bird.
No, I'm not.
I think that's how that works.
You're closer to a cat than I am a bird.
That's
Gar,
not true.
Gar and Dez are also here, I believe.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask how long we been in this hot tub for.
Getting all pruny.
5 hours. It's like that good
No.
deep soak.
No, you would have been getting other treatments first, and then you go into here, and then you go for like a deep tissue massage after.
All right, because all I can say is I don't know if I can get any darker purple than this. This is crazy. It feels so good though. This hot tub is great.
Yeah, it's real nice.
You look like a raisin.
I do look like a raisin.
A prune.
Like small,
Like a raisin.
like a raisin.
Okay.
So we got a murder mystery, or not murder, a kidnapping mystery.
Could
I like
be a
how you
murder
keep
mystery.
adjusting that.
Mutant cult. Well, I don't know. I mean, like, murder mystery rolls off the tongue, but hopefully she's not dead. Mutant cult taking over a town.
Well, we know
Anything else
Spencer
crazy
did
going
it.
on? We don't know that for sure.
It's not a mystery when you know who did it.
Listen, my notes say that Spencer probably didn't do it. Because Elaine would be real sad if that
But-
happened.
That part is
You
irrelevant.
said you
dude. That-
found fragrances in his house that she bought.
Yeah, but like, you go to your friends' houses all the time. Maybe she just slept over and left her perfume there.
Okay, where is she?
And
He was kidnapped by
we've
a
also
cult,
been told
obviously.
that she would have rejected him.
That doesn't mean they can't still be friends. You know, if people get over it, they move on.
Mm-hmm.
Platonic love is still a thing. Okay, it's 2000 whatever.
You guys had mentioned about Kenny turning into something before when you guys were spying out where. What's the name of that place? Fool's
Oh,
Lake.
Elwyn turned him into an owl.
Could we turn Kenny into something smaller?
Like a pigeon?
No. Something small that we
Like
could
a
get into
beetle.
Spencer's house. Yeah.
Beetles get stepped on.
Well,
Just don't get stepped on.
I mean,
Easy.
it'd be funny if he got stepped
could
on.
take-
though.
we could take our chances.
Why not like a
Wait.
fly? That way I can just, not be stepped on.
Yeah, but people hate flies. Like, they're loud and buzzy. What about a ladybug?
That's perfect for Kenny then.
Is that Owen?
Yes.
That was a good one.
We need something where he
was a
could.
good one.
He said a fly because it's annoying.
No, Veda said it was a good one. What is she talking about? Good one.
Oh, he said
Oh, sorry.
it'd be funny if he got swatted.
Elwin said that?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Oh. It's kind of funny.
But I'm just wondering if we sent Kenny into Spencer's house, but something smaller, so that we could actually see if she's in the house.
Oh, you're talking about like inside surveillance of Spencer's place. Oh, I see where you're going with this.
What if we did the opposite and turned him into like a rhinoceros charging around the outside of the house? Then we sneak in because Spencer's like, "What's this rhinoceros doing outside my house?"
That sounds like fun.
I feel like that's a little overkill.
I'm
Now,
voting for the
but,
rhinoceros.
Not only that, but Spencer was like not even opening his blinds when we were there, so I don't even see the rhinoceros.
Well, he'd charge through in his garden and he'd be like, "No, my prize squash," and he'd
I
run
can
out.
like ram the door so it breaks open. He comes up and be like, "Oh, what's going on?" And then you guys have a way in.
Does he even have a
I'm locking
garden?
the door and I'm crying.
No, he does not have a garden.
That's what I thought.
Well, we
That's
planned
really
a garden. That
Okay.
wins first
So-
prize.
Your plan
Funny
is taking a bad turn here.
So I think we're
You need to stick to the detectiving and not planning.
But if Kenny can get in and be our eyes, well, yeah, we could take Spencer out.
Well, I mean, Ellen can turn anyone into a ladybug. I mean, it doesn't have to be Kenny, because Kenny's dumb.
Hey,
You can't even read, man. What if there's a secret note? You can't
but
even
I'm
read.
really good at seeing things.
What? So
You
you'll
have
know
the
there's a
per- you
secret
have
note?
the perception of the creature you have, though.
Oh,
Well, Kenny
Which you
doesn't
do-
realize that.
You do know that actually because you had it as the owl. You saw things worse.
Nah.
So I mean, like, Dez is the smart general, so you would know what to look for if we turned you into a ladybug. Or a rhinoceros.
Well,
Kenny Ixnay,
if we
the
do the
rhinoceros.
rhinoceros, she's not looking for anything. We're looking for the things.
That's
Oh, yeah.
correct. Trying to think what kind of creature would not draw a lot of attention and could get around.
Dung beetle.
Well,
And
his
that's definitely Kenny.
was his house very clean when I was in there?
Yes.
Well, I don't think he'd have a whole lot of bugs, because he actually kept his house kind of tidy. Maybe...
What about a fruit fly?
Yeah, those are real small, but... I don't know.
Would that mean that she would have the intelligence of a fruit fly?
Yes.
Yes.
That might not be
So what
Maybe
is
a
a
about,
very
like,
small mouse.
what is
I was
a
gonna say, like,
very
what about a rodent?
smart bug?
An ant? Aren't they real smart? Because they got, like, the hive mind?
What about a rat?
I'm thinking a rodent of some sort.
Rats are almost as smart as you, Veda.
Oh, well, that must be super smart then.
Wait, what's
That
the
was-
rat's
that
was
intelligence?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Rats are... I mean, I feel like that was mean. A rat, then? A small rat, not a big rat. A small rat?
Of course, a small rat.
And then you just weasel in there, sniff around. Even though I did a thorough check, I'm just saying. But, I don't know, maybe you can see more than I can see. Or you
Oh,
can
yeah.
smell better as a rat.
We checked since we heard that thump.
Oh, he hit his knee against the counter. I don't think that was a...
That's what he
May-
told you, correct?
I mean, I
Maybe
saw
that
it to his
was-
soul.
Maybe he was hiding her somewhere and that was the thump.
I mean, I really think we should investigate the cult tomorrow. I mean, doesn't that seem like someone disappears after they joined a cult, and now all of a sudden you're like,
No.
oh no, the best friend did it.
Why don't we send someone into the house tonight and then we can investigate the cult tomorrow?
Oh, yeah, I agree with you, Veda. We could investigate the cult, but we got daytime to kill still. We got nighttime to kill still. We got time to kill. we might as well check out as much as we can thoroughly as possible. And if we exactly, and if we find out that she's not there, then we can go to the cult. If we find out that he's actually hiding her in there somewhere, then we don't even need to go see the cult because we know he's the bad guy.
Yeah, but it's like it's Elaine's real close friend. I feel really bad, like breaking into his stuff.
But how would you feel if we find her and save her? Or
then it would
we
be
don't,
even more awkward because, like,
or we
then we gotta
don't
be like,
look and we find out she was there and she dies because we didn't look.
I don't think you guys are remembering Elaine's last words before she went to see her mother. She said, "I don't care. You guys do what you want to do. I just want to find Ashlee." Something like that.
That sounds like permission to me.
That's exactly what she was telling us.
yes, that's technically true.
She didn't say
I just don't want to
not
punch her
do
friend.
it.
We don't. If we send in a rhinoceros, they just break in the door and we search the house.
Okay, I think we're canceling the rhinoceros.
Problem is, if he's not guilty, we got a big cleanup to do.
That's right. We've
They don't
damage
even know
control.
it's us.
Yeah, I just escaped from the wilds and came into town and then disappeared. It'll be just random
It happens every day.
rhinoceros attacks.
I
Yeah.
mean, the Gashrees are
Positive,
quite
there's not a
eccentric. They
lot
might even have
of
one.
rhinoceros around.
Really?
Positive, no.
You should try and meet the management.
Okay, so who's going in as a rat? I vote Des.
So
I also
Ash
vote
would make a
Des.
good rat.
your friend
You get 2
can do
votes.
it.
Owen, are you cool with that?
I just said I voted Des.
Yeah, he voted you too, 'cause that's why I had 2 hands up, because
Ah,
two people.
okay. Sure.
most of the time.
Well, then that's 1, 2.
Tell
That's this
Kenny
many
not to hurt.
votes.
Tell Kenny not to hurt his brain, please.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me who
Oh.
goes in. I mean, obviously, he can't even count to 3, so
Plus if they agree.
probably wiser that you go in. Refresh my memory, Veda. Ask Elwyn. She has no ability as a rat to, like, talk with us or anything. She is going to be a rat. She'll be able to get the information to us kind of like Kenny was able to afterwards. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So you got to remember everything you see in there, Des.
Yes.
All right. So, what do we got left for the spa treatment? Because
After the hot tub, you have like a deep tissue massage. The hot tub is to like loosen up the muscles, and then massage.
all right, so we got what, another 40 minutes or so of spa, and then are we gonna sneak over there? Is that what we're thinking?
Yeah.
All right, that's the plan. Let's do
Okay.
this.
So then we're gonna go to Elaine, who is going over to Spencer.
Forgot about that. This is gonna be
That's part
great.
of why I was. That's part of why I was laughing so hard.
All of a
'Cause
sudden,
you're
a
gonna-
rhinoceros
You're
appeared.
gonna have a rhino running around the outside of the house.
No, she's gonna be chasing a rat
Yeah,
around with
it
a
was a
broom.
last minute like change of like course of action for Elaine. I was like, okay, cool, and then immediately cuts to let's go spy on Spencer.
Our only suspects at the moment.
Yeah. You guys would be drunk. It's all good.
I mean, valid.
Turn up.
All right, so you head over to Spencer's.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, now I can hear. He might not be able to hear us, but yes, I did hear you.
That was totally unintentional. I forgot I had unmuted this mic.
Anyway, so you head over, give a quick knock on the door, and Spencer comes to the door, and he's like, "Oh, hi, Elaine. What's up?"
I'm not interrupting, am I?
No, I just gotta tidy up a little bit. Then I was planning on going for a walk.
Won't even pay attention. I'm gonna pull out like one of the bottles and I'm gonna stick it in his hand.
I think I will be canceling that walk. Can you just give me one second?
We can walk, but yeah. I made the mistake of going to see my mother.
That was probably a bad idea.
Yeah, I don't really want to go back with my friends. People think I'm crazy.
But I'm not your friend?
No, the other ones. That's why I came to you.
Okay. Again, can you just give me 1 second?
You know I don't care if it's messy.
That's fair.
He's gonna hide the body.
Wait, what's he doing with a body?
Roll a perception check. He's like, all right, Elaine, I guess we can go hang out.
You just got to put this gag in Ashlee's mouth tighter. Hold on.
I'm gonna procedural memory.
You're already drinking. Why are you procedural memorying?
Because I'm not fully drunk yet. But that's a 17.
Okay.
I'm acting more drunk than she actually is, honestly.
Ah.
Are you doing that on purpose?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Also roll an insight check for me.
I'm gonna do it again because that's a natural 1.
Leave it.
No.
That's a nat 1.
Wait till combat.
17.
17. Okay.
I rolled a 16 plus 1.
You find it a little weird how loud he got when you said you were coming in.
You did have people over.
Why
did you say so? I brought an extra bottle, and I'm gonna try and walk in.
You can walk in now. That's fine. So you walk in, and he's like, "No, like I said, I just want to tidy up." And you do see like there's a couple of things like on the table, just like nothing like not major plot points by any means, just a mess on the table.
Does it look like more than one person at a table kind of mess, or just
No, it's just kind of like
being
a
at home
couple
all
of
day?
like, let's say training documents, that type of thing.
Okay.
Like a different way to deal or something like that. And he's like, well, I wasn't really expecting company, so I was just, practicing a couple of different techniques. He's got a deck of cards there, and he's like, I don't know.
You work too much.
I don't work enough. I can barely afford this place as it is.
Well, maybe they just charge too much.
That is also true.
Do you think I'm crazy?
About what?
The others think seeing things or imagining things. Granted, the things I'm seeing aren't matching up with what everybody else finds. And I don't know.
Well, I don't think you're crazy. I don't understand how things could end up the way they have so far. But I do understand kind of the idea behind things.
What do you mean?
Like, I get why people would say that with how things have lined up, but I can assure you, like, I didn't do anything.
I thought you did. I wouldn't be here.
I know, which is why would you ask me if you're crazy? Because then that doesn't really work out for me now, does it?
I'm just saying. I don't know. Shut up and take a drink.
Fine. And he takes a big swig of whatever alcohol I've decided to give you.
Cool. I mean, I wasn't specific. I just said strong.
Absinthe. with actual wormwood.
The
The
apocalypse.
best kind.
Roll a Constitution check, please.
So, how was your mom?
Well, my first marriage doesn't count, apparently. Because he wasn't human.
I mean, I suppose that's fair.
You know how she is.
I mean, I haven't seen her in quite some time, so I would have hoped that the world had changed her a little bit, but nope, apparently not.
I think it might have made her worse. Is she still putting whiskey in her coffee?
So still an alcoholic, yep.
Yeah. Oh, Joseph might be getting hitched, apparently. And then she made a snarky comment about finally having grandkids, but you know, whatever.
That can't have been nice.
No, and then just spent the rest of the time apologizing for it.
Well, hey, at least she apologized.
It was the I'm sorry, but.
So didn't apologize. Go on.
What else? She got mad at me for not coming by in 2 years and telling her any of the shit that I've been through. At first she was like, oh, I'm so sorry, blah, 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 that's awful. And then she asked how long it's been, and then she got all upset because it's been like 2 years.
I mean, 2 years is quite some time, but still, yeah, I don't know. I have a weird relationship with my parents, so I can't really say much.
You know, sometimes I just think things had, I don't know, maybe been harder on her after Dad died, but I feel like it's gone on for too long for that to be the reason anymore. You want to know a fun fact?
Cows can't go downstairs.
What?
Cows can't go downstairs.
How do you know?
It's a fun fact. Go ahead.
All right, mine's not very fun.
Okay, well.
Do you want to know it anyway?
Yes.
Okay. So remember when I first started working at the casino, I told you the only reason I really had the job was because I had to pay off like my family's debts.
Yes, that's going back a bit now, but yeah, I do.
Yeah. You know, I never even got a thank you for that.
Well, I mean, from the sounds of it, you were kind of told that you needed to. So, I mean, I guess it wasn't really a service as much as a demand.
I didn't have to come back. I could have stayed gone, never touched this town again. Just let the Gachet do whatever they wanted to get their money back. but I didn't.
Did you come back to try to impress them then? Were you hoping that you'd get a thank you or some sort
It would
of
have been
approval?
nice. I mean, it would have been nice.
Yes, well, so would, everybody getting about 10,000 tokens, but unfortunately, people are the way they are all the time, right?
Yeah, I guess I just thought if I did the one thing that was expected of me, that it would make a difference.
I'm sorry your family sucks.
That's what friends are for, right?
Apologizing for the other person's family?
I meant being a better family than we
Oh.
got stuck with.
That too. They, yeah. I don't know. As I said, my relationship with my family hasn't been always the greatest, but nothing like that. So,
Well, I'm really glad to hear that. You don't want this. It ain't worth it.
I mean, you could always, rack up some debt in your mom's name just to, shove it in her face.
It wouldn't be the first time I've signed something with her name.
I could help you out.
You go that far for me?
Yeah. I could even make you look like her. It'd be hilarious.
How are you gonna make me look like my mother?
Oh, well, I wouldn't worry too much about that unless you're actually wanting to do it.
No, I'm nosy. I want to know. It sounds funny. I could go. I don't know. Kick somebody, or I don't know. They go looking for her next time she goes to the store.
Well, you want to see? Okay, 1 second. And he says something quickly under his breath that you don't understand, makes a little hand movement, and he looks like you.
Oh man, I really need a haircut. Lord. How? Have you always been
if he
able to
can
do that?
do this, he can make himself look like Talia.
You know what? Shut up. I'm working on it.
Hey, Madison, just bear with me for a second. How well does Elaine know Ashlee and Spencer?
Few years, right?
I mean, she hasn't
I
seen
worked
him in
with
2
them for a
years.
couple of years, but it's been a few years since I've seen them last.
Would she know them well enough to know when one's pretending to be the other?
I mean, if you're close enough friends, you're good at mimicking each other.
And then he says to you, it's like, no, I've just been kind of training myself over the past couple of years. I found a book in a store and just kind of went over some stuff. Was learning some different things. I seem to be decent at it.
I see you picked up reading while I was gone too.
Okay, that's rude for one thing.
You know you missed me.
Yeah, well, welcome back and thanks for being a dick, as per usual. Anyway.
At least I'm a dick with alcohol.
Yes, you did bring that. And he drops it.
Definitely impressive.
Yeah.
We had a friend once who could kind of do the same thing, but he couldn't turn you into people. But he could do a bang up job making you look like something else.
Yeah, like with a kit,
that.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I think he turned one of them into part of a bench one time. It looked weird. Like when if he wasn't sitting in like the right position, it looked really funky. But
yeah,
he did this whole like transformation kind of thing, and it just worked.
This is a little bit more advanced than that. I found this book
clearly,
and it was. Have you ever heard of bards?
I have.
So like it's a book from Chorus, and it's like back on Chorus, there were people who like could entertain, and with their entertainment, they could do stuff like this.
I mean, my buddy had a puppet that he could make like move around on its own and stuff. It was pretty entertaining.
So do you think he was like somewhat similar then?
I mean, probably. He definitely had some tricks up his sleeve.
Sorry, Des, roll a dexterity check plus what's
This?
Yep. Dexterity check plus 0. They apparently have no dexterity. So just roll a straight d20.
Wow.
12? All right. Elaine, roll a perception check with disadvantage. Spencer is going to do the same thing.
That's a 7.
All right. So, Des, you sneak in through a hole in the side of the building, and you see Elaine and Spencer sitting drinking on the couch.
Des gets stomped on, dies as a rat, as human pops out.
Hey.
So I'm gonna stick to the walls as closely as possible. Obviously, nothing's happening in this room where these two are. But yeah, can I see other rooms or other door? Well, I can get under doors.
Yes, you can get under doors. You do not. Yeah, you do see other rooms and stuff like that. So basically, the way I'm going to play this is once you're polymorphed, you have a directive that you were given beforehand that you have to follow because you do not have a lot of intelligence as an animal.
Use
So
the barking in the back, that's Bo, because the fireworks are going off right now.
there is no barking coming across. You're fine.
Okay, because he's very loud.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Okay.
It's Canada Day, everyone.
Oh yeah, happy birthday!
Just wait till America
Happy
Day.
Canada Day.
Hey, you know what? 3 more days.
3 more days, and it's the more important one.
3 more days, and it's the inferior one.
It's like, yeah, we
There's
have
more
a day off.
Canadians in this group than Americans. Canada Day wins.
Also,
Not in video.
Didn't you guys just have something
Video
happen
doesn't
that
matter.
makes you hate America? Isn't that kind of how it works?
Do we still celebrate
And with
our
the click of a button, I can make it so
Our
only
birthday is
Canadians
different.
are in video.
Anyway,
Okay.
so you sneak in and roll a perception check minus, I believe. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
So wisdom. Oh no, wisdom straight roll, straight wisdom roll. It's
Oh.
plus 0. That's it. That's all you got.
It's 12 again.
12 again. Okay, so you look around, and like I said, you see them sitting on the couch. You kind of scurry around a little bit. You go into the bathroom. Nothing special going on in there. You kind of climb up the shower curtain thing and look in, and you see nothing in there either. Climb back down, crawl around. Nothing seems to catch your eye.
Okay. Any other rooms that I can look into?
Yeah, you would have gone into the bedroom too. There's nothing in there either. And this is based on your wisdom roll versus another roll.
Okay, so I'm not seeing anything anywhere then. I'm not seeing any other people. I'm not seeing anything anywhere.
Not that you're aware of, no.
Is her hearing enhanced? Can she do like listen checks as well? She got the nice big rat.
She does not have hearing enhanced. She has smell enhanced.
Do you smell Ashlee's perfume?
Can I smell anything?
You do have memory of what the perfume smelled like. So yeah, roll me a smell check with advantage.
Hey.
It's like a 15.
15, yep. Right, roll again. Make it a 20.
15 it is.
15 is the high.
15 is the high one?
Yeah.
So I don't know how this would work because I don't know how a stealth or anything like that could hide the scent. Am I wrong here? Like how would that work?
You can't hide from it.
You can only hide.
Scent.
Yeah, you can mask scent. You can't hide it.
Okay.
I mean, stealth could be used to be like hiding downwind of something to hide your scent, but
if you're in a building,
ain't no
Yeah,
wind in the
closed
house.
space.
Yeah.
So you start smelling around and you actually do smell the scent that was in said perfume. And as you start following it,
Is he smiling?
you are led back to the
Just-
couch that Elaine is sitting on
No.
with Spencer.
Maybe he just likes to smell pretty. You guys don't know.
he
think
wants
he's
to smell like the
metrosexual?
woman he murdered.
is it
Oh,
still
this is-
two Elaines?
It's Buffalo Bill.
No,
huh?
it's Spencer and Elaine now. But yeah, and you would not have seen Spencer as Elaine. You came in after that. And as you finish investigating the entire house, you come back out, and Veda now tells Elwyn to drop your thing, and you come back as Des.
So
So I didn't see anything. I looked in all the different rooms. There was nobody there, but I did get a whiff of her perfume again on the couch where Elaine was. Did I know it was Elaine? Yeah.
Yep.
I would know it was Elaine.
Oh,
No, you don't know what Elaine looks like.
I'm a rat now. I don't know.
Well,
is she in danger?
No,
Do we need
she
to send
seemed
in
to
the
be
rhino?
fine.
Wait,
Danger.
They're
alcohol
sitting
poisoning.
you
drinking.
would have seen that both of them were on the couch, wouldn't have you?
Well,
Yes.
he said the couch that Elaine was on, so I assumed.
No,
it
I
was
said
that
both of
one.
them. I said Elaine and Spencer.
Oh, sorry.
She would have recognized the smell was coming from Spencer, correct?
Maybe.
Specifically?
They have an intelligence of -4, so I don't know.
But it's also she can think about what she saw now that she has a higher intelligence.
That's fair.
Sure. So yeah, there was a smell coming from where the two of them were sitting. So
I don't
Do we-
know if she would have got super close either, because
Do we need to
the
send in a
closer,
rhino?
closer you
I
get.
can-
no, I think again we're gonna leave the rhino out of the picture.
Oh,
As exciting that would be, I think that would be a foolish endeavor on our part.
A Tyrannosaurus Rex.
what?
Oh my god.
Veda, what does Elwyn think? I'm still trying to say this quietly so Des doesn't hear us.
Do you know what dinosaurs are? Like, have you
Aren't they those like
big lizards?
big Let's do that.
I mean,
What
we
you
could
talking
just-
about?
Girls.
What are they talking about? Girls.
I don't know, but it's not good.
Yeah.
That is
When
an
those two
11 to deception.
I'm not even gonna bother.
Veda knows she's bad at lying.
You can always tell when Veda's lying. Okay.
Let's do
Should we
it.
go in? No, well, wait. Elaine's there and she's not in danger. We don't want to ruin her. What if she's like doing something?
But what if
Maybe
Spencer
she's
did
doing her own
something to her,
investigating.
and that's to Ashlee, and that's why he smells like her, and he's going to do something to Elaine.
Elaine, can you roll me a
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw?
See, doing something to Elaine.
We don't know that. We have no idea.
I know, but Kenny stands with his argument. He wants to go in.
Okay, what if?
18.
Okay.
Ooh,
I wasn't sure if I had anything to my con, but I do.
she's
We're good.
getting wasted, so that's might just be alcohol.
You're good.
Okay.
If Spencer smells like Ashlee, he could have done something to her. What if he's going to do something to Elaine? We need to go in there.
Okay, but what's our approach? Like, we can't just barge in and be like, "Ha, you smell like a lady." Like,
I have my sword.
No,
Do we
that's
look like a
still
lady?
Elaine's friend.
Why are we letting these two clowns
Just like,
stop
I don't
looking-
need to hit him with the sword. I just need to make him think I'm going to hit him with the sword.
Put your sword away, Kenny.
We could just say that we're looking for Elaine.
Exactly.
We're
You
just
guys are overthinking
we're
everything.
just trying to track her down. We weren't concerned. We were just out and about. We finished our spa treatment.
Exactly.
Thought we would come and thought maybe she would have ended up at her friend's house. Nothing suspicious, just out and about. Thought we'd stop by. We don't need the sword. We don't need a rhino. We just knock on the door.
Okay, maybe we'll circle around back, and then if you guys need a Rhino Tyrannosaurus Rex combo,
What
You
was that last
whistle.
thing she just said?
what?
What?
Oh,
After rhino,
wait.
what did she just say?
Tyrannosaurus.
do I know how to
You
whistle?
No.
They whistle,
Veda
we
doesn't.
wait, and I
No.
call being. I don't know how to whistle. I call being the T-Rex. Okay.
Oh, can I be a rhino?
If we need
Okay.
either one of those animals, I swear.
We'll call you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear we'll
whistle.
whistle.
You
Yeah,
whistle.
you
Sure.
definitely.
Sure.
You guys go around back, and if
Sure.
there's like a
You're
fence or
sweet.
something, and like another fence, you guys wait on the other side of the second fence.
Just wait. We
Just-
go back there and
Yeah.
we hear someone whistle from the street.
Immediate
Oh, no.
magic. Oh, that's really far away. Are you sure?
We are very loud whistlers. You will hear us.
You
No,
might
no,
be
we'll
right.
just go right behind the house. That way we for sure will hear.
Okay, sure. Just wait for our signal.
It's a
All
Okay.
right.
Let's go
So
knock on the door,
excited.
please. It's like, Gar, whatever you do not whistle. Not-
Elaine, is there anything you're wanting to say while this was going on to Spencer?
I feel like it would just kind of turn into like generic talk of like, this magic user, I saw them do this one time, or like like telling like the wild stories from our group, like Veda turning a dude into a zombie that I wasn't present for.
Does she whistle for some reason?
Well, no. While you're
Just
talking,
trying to get like a back and forth of like story.
And it should be
exchange
all like-
going.
That was crazy.
That worked out well for me earlier.
anyway, so you talk back and forth, and he's kind of like, "Oh yeah, that's actually something in this book. That's actually something in this book." And as they're going over back and forth, and then you hear a knock at the door.
So as Kenny's waiting behind, he pulls out his sword.
Were you expecting someone?
You can't use that as a rhino.
Not
Oh, right.
that I can remember. I kind of abandoned my friends to go do their own thing when I went to go talk to my mom.
All right. Well, I'll go check the door. Just pop open that other bottle, and he goes over to the door, opens it, and he's like, "Elaine, it's your friends."
Hey, Spencer. Obviously, from your words, Elaine is here. We were just looking for Elaine. Thought maybe she'd show up here. Is all. Not here to bother you.
I'm
Just looking
fine.
for Elaine.
We just finished our treatments at the spa. It was It was great.
Yeah, we got some information for you from the spy, Elaine. Can we talk to you for like a few minutes? You don't mind, do you, Spencer?
What do you mean information from the spa?
Well, when we're there, we were
They're talking about new spot scent deals because we got them some different scents or stuff to use for scents.
Right.
Yeah.
She's always looking for new things to introduce to the public.
That's what we're out and about.
Veda just gave her a lemon the other day, so that will be cool.
Yeah, citrus. Nice.
I don't know if they've done anything with it yet.
Yeah, so they're sending us on some, but we need to talk to Elaine about it. If you don't mind, it won't only take a minute.
Yeah, you guys can go back.
This is a logistical question on my end, real quick. While he is like at the door talking to people, is where I am sitting still within eyeshot of the door.
Yes.
But he's distracted.
Am I in eye line or like is he looking more at them?
He'd be looking more at them and kind of like bouncing back and forth between you two, because the door opens up into where you guys are sitting. Like as the conversation continues, you talking, then them talking, he'd be looking back and forth.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for like a lull on my end to where he's looking more at them and they just kind of keep talking. And I want to pull out one of those like truth serum shot things that we got.
Okay.
And put it in the other bottle.
Okay.
And then like leave the bottle, like let it breathe or whatever, like leave it. Or no, I'm gonna take it with me and get up and go to the door.
Roll a sleight of hand, please.
Okay.
With advantage because he's focusing on the other people?
No, it's a straight roll because she's already slightly inebriated.
Ah, darn. He's trying to help.
That's cocked. Okay.
That's procedural memory.
No. So I still have all my dice trays in here when I roll it, and it decided to stay on the point between like 17 and 10.
Okay.
So I took the 17.
But I would have. But it's okay. The actual like landing flat roll was a lot better, and that's an 18 plus 7. So 25.
Yeah,
don't you whistle, Madison.
Why?
You know why.
Elaine
I know when a T-Rex
putting
come in.
stuff into drinks.
It's just so psyched to be a T-Rex.
I am going to pass the bottle to Spencer and like actually like physically put it in.
Oh, wait, I have potions I could try here.
Okay.
Give me like 2 minutes and save me some.
Okay, no promises.
All right. And I will like just step like out of earshot.
So, just to be clear, Elaine is suspicious now?
She is covering her bases. It's not suspicion, it's covering her bases.
Okay.
I mean, he just did random magic. It's a little sus.
And this is the only way, because she believes both of them, and that's part of what's so frustrating. This is the only way she knows to get information to figure out what is actually going on, is in the hopes that this works.
Okay.
How's the town going to react when just a T-Rex and a rhino charge?
Now I gotta remember what that actually does. Go ahead. You go ahead. The 2 people need to talk. So 3 people, sorry.
You said you found something out at the spa?
So as we're
And I moved us
walking,
like out of earshot.
Yeah, so we're walking far enough away from like the door that Spencer can't hear us. And as we're walking from the door, we're like, when we were at there, one of River's employees was telling us about these scents and blah, blah, and I just making up garbage as we walk away. And then I'm like, okay, Elaine, we sent Des in to the house while you guys were in there as a rat. You didn't see it. And, Des, why don't you tell her?
I don't think I did.
You tell her what you saw, Des.
So I didn't see anything suspicious in any of the rooms, but I was sniffing around as a rat, and the smell of Ashlee, that perfume that Veda found, that came from Spencer. Came from the area where you guys were. Definitely on Spencer, though.
So we don't know what it means. I don't know if I assume you're talking to him just as a friend. I don't know if you're searching for information or whatever. It doesn't matter. We just wanted to give you that information. I mean, it seems kind of weird. What do you think?
It's a little weird. Definitely.
Especially since she's been gone for a while. Why would her scent still be on him?
Right.
I mean, does he wear perfume?
Maybe.
Not that I remember, but I also haven't seen him in a few years. I mean, things could change.
So we just wanted to arm you with that information. Do not whistle. I just want to put that out there. Don't whistle.
Why shouldn't I whistle?
You got Dumb and Dumber out behind the house.
The crazies.
Yeah. If you whistle,
you'll see things that you do not want to see.
So just don't do it. Yeah, it's not worth it.
Hi, Nico.
Rude.
Noted.
Please whistle.
Do it. Do it.
So with this information that we've just given you, Elaine, do you want us to stay fairly close, or like, do you have things under control? Like, where are you at?
What would you like us to do?
Where I'm at is fairly drunk.
I could see that.
Yes.
Can smell it too.
Yeah, a little bit.
I think I'll be all right. Maybe try and keep Dumb and Dumber with y'all.
Yeah, we'll
Forbid I whistle.
Yeah.
exactly. So I think what we'll do, you have a walkie with you? You have a way to contact us, in other words, right?
Do we have
Well,
do we have a walkie?
one of the others has one, I'm pretty sure.
Veda should have one.
Okay. Because Gad
Now,
is not
depending
with
on
us.
where y'all are at, you might not be able to respond, but you'll be able to pick up my signal.
All right. Well, we're not going to be far. We'll just be like, I don't know, hanging around a little bit down the block so Spencer's not suspicious, but within striking distance if you need anything. And then when you come out, we'll carry you home if you keep drinking. Man, oh, man.
There's enough.
We'll see
There's
how
enough.
that goes.
All right. We don't want to take too much time because Spencer might get suspicious. You go back in. And yeah, we were talking about sagegrass, whatever.
Sagegrass.
Sagegrass. Perfect.
Lemongrass. Sure, that's the word. I don't know. I'm not a spice guy.
Sagegrass.
Excellent.
All right, I'll catch up with y'all later.
All right. We'll see you in a bit.
I'm
Okay, so then
gonna-
we'll sneak back around after she goes in. We'll sneak back around and get Kenny and Veda and just go down a little bit out of.
Right before
out of
they show up, we hear someone on the street whistle.
No, you do not.
Just practicing my like T-Rex arms, like yeah.
Hey, T-Rex, Rhino, let's go.
What?
Do we
We're
need to
leaving?
turn?
No.
No.
Oh.
We're fine. Everything's fine.
We just talked to Elaine. We'll give you the lowdown.
Let's just go up the street,
Oh, okay.
away from the house.
We should still listen for a whistle, just in case.
No. Everything's good. Let's just walk.
You sure she's okay? Like,
Veda, do you have the walkie-talkie?
I have the short range one. Elaine has the long range.
I also have one.
Okay,
Okay,
sure.
so we just got to stay within that range is all.
She said if she needs us, she'll give us a call. So let's just stay within the range of the walkies.
I wanted to see what a T-Rex was.
Believe
don't-
me, you do
you
not
don't know
want
what a
to see a
T-Rex is?
T-Rex.
Kenny doesn't.
That's fair.
Maybe Elwyn can turn you into a little wee one. Sure,
no,
while we're
I-
waiting.
Baby.
I'd have to do a big one.
Like a gecko. How about a gecko?
Yeah, it's
No,
just like a T-Rex.
Yeah.
That's not
Right.
really a T-Rex.
Yeah,
T-Rex-ish.
Brute Boy doesn't know that.
That's okay.
I heard
Anyway,
that.
Elaine, you head back in.
And I'm just gonna kind of plop down on the couch. Like, not even just graceful, it's just gonna be...
This one, I think this one might be a little bit off.
It did taste different. I don't think it came from the same barrel.
Yeah. Maybe don't get this brand again.
Probably a good idea.
So, what did your friends want?
Well, apparently they thought that I was gonna meet back up with them after Mom's, for one. They got worried because they didn't hear from me. Something about lemon and sage-grass, though, for the, scent stuff over at the spa. Spent all day there chit-chatting with the ladies and doing spa treatments and stuff.
So they had a good day then, I take it?
I would assume so. I mean, the spa is pretty nice.
I've never been able to really afford it. I've put a lot of my money into, making this place as nice as I can. Got myself a nice little couch, nice table.
Everything you need right there.
Exactly. This is hitting a little harder than I'd like it to. And I got work tomorrow. So,
I think you'll be alright, though, don't you?
I mean,
how hard is it to deal cards?
quite difficult, actually. Thanks for being so demeaning of my job. Why? Is there
I don't know.
something else you want to talk about, or?
I don't know. I don't get to chat with you, really, and yeah, it feels awkward just talking crap with you again, but
I mean, it's
kinda
been 2
nice.
years.
Yeah. Ashlee and I always did that stuff to you. Always picked on you.
Yeah, that's true.
You never
I,
meant anything by it.
No, of course not. You just, after hearing it for a while, it kind of, gets to you a little bit, but for the most part, it was fine. But again, it's been 2 years, and then Ashlee had her confession, and I just had to, deal with it.
What do you mean?
Like let her down easy and tell her that I just want to be friends and stuff like that.
She took it okay, right?
As far as I know, she never really brought it up again.
Yeah, that note just worried me, I guess.
I mean, it would be a worrying note, of course. This, I feel weird.
Weird how?
I don't know, that bottle. Is there I don't know, something weird about it. I didn't feel like this on the other bottle, and maybe I'm just getting too drunk. I think I'm gonna hit the hay, actually.
Alright.
You can stay up and drink the rest of it if you want, and then crash on the couch if you'd like.
Sure. Hey, Spence. What do you think actually happened to her?
I don't know. That just by the way, you can roll an insight, and we'll see if you notice anything here. Procedural
13.
memory, 13. So the thing that you slipped in the drink, did you read what it did, or do you know what it does?
I don't have the notes on it.
Okay. So
I just have the
basically,
list of things.
every time they lie, they have to make Constitution saving throw and beat a 20. If they don't beat a 20, they make a deception with disadvantage.
Okay.
Anyway, he's like, I'm not too sure. I've never really thought about it that much. I assumed that she'd just be back, but based on what we had, it's possible that she just got in with the wrong people. It's possible that you might have read too much into the note. Maybe she didn't know what she was writing.
If you're gonna do a hidden message like that, you usually do it pretty decisively.
I mean, I suppose that's fair, but like, I could never have figured that out. What makes you think Ashlee could have?
Well, you said she was hanging around with that conspiracy group. What was their name?
I don't remember. You can roll again.
19.
Yeah, still doesn't remember.
I guess the name doesn't matter, but I only figured it out because the Crimson Angels.
These guys, did they know that you got married to?
They knew that when I left, I had gotten married to a Crimson Angel. Yeah, because I met William while I was working at the casino.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how in depth the conspiracy theorist people are, but I mean, I suppose maybe they did something. They could have, written the note.
I don't think Ashlee wrote the note.
Yeah, I don't really know.
I mean, yeah, it's her handwriting, but
this seems to be like investigation, like seems to be something that you're good at. I don't know how good I'd be at it.
Maybe better than hiding your underdraws at the casino.
Oh. Well, did you want to lose?
Didn't really hurt me either way.
Okay. Well, next time I'll let you lose then. Anyway, I'm getting tired. I gotta go to bed. And he walks into the bedroom.
I'm gonna stay up for a little bit.
Okay.
Elaine's gonna follow him.
I mean, I'm gonna wait till they're asleep.
Depends on why you're following him.
Okay, I will do it willingly. I will take a swig of the bottle that I spiked.
Okay. Tastes
and I'm gonna
gross.
dump the rest. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's why I didn't do it.
It's not meant to taste good. It's supposed to be an injection.
That's fine. I wasn't even sure if it was gonna work ingesting it, so it was worth a shot.
Well, hey, now you know.
Did I hear like a door lock or anything when he went into the room?
Yes, you did. I mean, you weren't. I don't know if you were paying attention to it, but yeah, you would have heard it.
Okay.
Oh, you can pick locks.
I'm an infiltrator, not a rogue.
Yeah.
Listen, a T-Rex can knock
Just
down
because I
that
have
door.
proficiency with them does not mean I don't think I have them.
Yeah.
Infiltration literally means getting into places.
Well, if you have proficiency with them, it is a sleight of hand check with the lock. It'd be dexterity plus proficiency. So if you have proficiency, technically you can pick locks.
Okay. We're gonna try it. But I'm gonna wait like half hour, 45 minutes or something like that after they went in there. Let's find out.
You're just chilling.
Okay. That's a natural 19.
Plus 7.
Plus sleight of hand? Or just
no, it'd be dex plus your proficiency. If you are proficient in thieves' tools.
Yeah, I have the proficiency with them, so... Yeah, 7. Because my dex is plus 4 and proficiency is plus 3.
Okay.
So 26.
You pick that lock. Pick that lock like nobody's business.
Okay.
Are you going in?
I'm gonna wait for a second and see if I hear any movement. And then once I don't, I'm gonna kind of stay like to the wall and just like slowly open the door.
Manny Ashlee sleeping in the bed.
Roll a stealth check.
24.
Wow.
All right.
I have a plus 7.
I think Veda actually has a better sneak than you know.
I think I have an 8. Let me hold on. Let me see.
I think my dex is 1 lower than yours.
Anyway, doesn't matter. You sneak into the room, and as you enter the room, you see that there's a body underneath the covers, and you see not much else going on in the room. There's clothes kind of on the floor. There's kind of a dresser area, things like that. Closet.
Are they like completely under the covers? Or can I like move around to like a different angle to like get eyes on them?
You could, yes. That would require another stealth check though.
Okay.
Because this one is a lot closer than just sneaking into the room.
Closet.
26.
Yeah, you're fine. I can't even roll that. So as you sneak around, you see long blonde hair laying on the pillow. And as that happens, you also hear a noise behind you as the closet door opens. And that's where we're going to take a break, everyone.
Oh!
Well, I was right about some things.
So we'll take a break. We'll probably be back in about 15, 20 minutes. And
I just want to check.
Just whistle, man. All your problems will be solved.
I think you got led away, didn't you? Anyway, it doesn't matter.
A little bit.
Doesn't matter. You guys can talk about that over the break. So we'll be back soon. So
Okay, we are live-ish.
Ish.
We're live.
Ish.
Welcome
We're
back.
live.
Ish.
Ish. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to,
Whatever this is.
anxiety-induced attacks.
That thing we do.
Ray anxiety.
Yay!
Hey.
Scary, creepy men in closets. Wait, what?
Just a normal Friday.
Okay, so now we'll skip over to Talia. No.
You would the
Making
you
out.
would do
And that's
that.
what we end the game
Lovers
tonight,
lane.
guys.
And even though we just came back from break, that's where we're.
That's what we're calling.
Now we're with Talia and Gadget. Bow, chicka wow wow, chicka wow wow.
All right, so you hear the closet door open behind you, and you hear a familiar voice. And the voice says, Elaine, what are you doing here? And you turn around, and you see Spencer.
The fuck?
I'm gonna just kind of look between him and the bed for a second, and then back to him. What is going on?
Ashlee. And Ashlee, like, kind of jolts awake. And she's like, Elaine, you just had to go and poke your nose where it didn't belong, didn't you?
I told you, I'm nosy.
All right.
I trusted you, and I had to be sure because I've seen things in the past that weren't there. And everyone thinks I'm crazy.
Okay,
I
well-
had to make sure my bases were covered.
this isn't going to make things any easier. Roll me an intelligence saving throw, please.
Oh shit.
I'm not that smart. Like, I'm not negative, but I'm not that
So
smart.
you're smarter than a lot of us.
Okay. Intelligence saving throw?
Heck yes, it
Dirty
is.
20.
Hey.
Nice.
That's a fail.
No, that's a success. She tries waving her hand and doing something. I done goofed. Can you keep your roll, but switch it to wisdom? So whatever you
Okay,
rolled, but
so
switch
that's
it
a
to wisdom.
22.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So you still succeed.
Because my wisdom's better.
Okay. So she tries doing something and she's like, Spencer, grab her, please. So you see Spencer kind of like stand up straight and walk up behind you and like pin your arms behind your back. So I'm going to roll a strength versus your whatever.
Can I try and like acrobatics out of it?
Yeah, that would be, so it would be athletics versus acrobatics then.
A flip over his head, Black Widow style.
24.
Ooh.
25.
Buddy. Shit.
Oh.
He's strong.
Do you want me to send you a picture? Like,
Oh, it's fine. I believe you.
so he latches on, and as you're like wriggling to try and get away, she comes up to you and she's like, it's best not to fight it. Just let this happen. It'll all be over in a second.
Push your radio button so we hear
What are
you.
you doing? Am I able to reach my radio at all?
Not
Like
how
with my
he
hands
has it.
pinned?
Darn.
So she goes over to her drawer, and she pulls.
You have a sorcerer thing. Do
Yeah.
that magic shit.
She grabs
Right.
a bit of. Okay, I'm actually gonna look up this spell this time. 1 second.
Okay. As she's grabbing stuff, I want to try and throw my head back as hard as I can into Spencer.
Hit him in the nose.
Okay, 1 second. Okay,
And just
so
kind of
she-
like throw myself toward the wall.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So roll an attack, I guess. Yeah. I guess it'd be a disadvantage.
Okay. And then
Because you are grappled.
Sure would be nice if you had extra opinion.
Oh man.
Wait, do people roll disadvantage when they attack me when I'm grappling them?
Yes.
Oh, damn, you hit me all the time. Yeah.
What did you roll?
My first one was a nat 20.
Ooh.
And second one?
A
Nat
7. like the die is a 7. And I
Okay.
don't know what all I would add for unarmed.
I believe you're. Are you a runner?
Yeah.
So you'd add dex.
So
12.
yeah.
Because I don't think you're proficient in unarmed.
I don't know.
Oh wait, do you have a
So-
4 or 5 index?
Oh no, my it would be 11. My dex is +4.
Okay, so yeah, it should be an 11. That's a miss. And she's like, well, interesting. Now, I didn't want to have to do this, Elaine. But unfortunately, now you've shown your cards, and this kind of has to happen. You see in her hand is basically a pile of dirt, and then in the other hand is some crystals. And she slaps them together, kind of crushes it a little bit, opens her hands, and blows it toward your face. Now this is a intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
You're a smarticle one.
Yeah,
I mean,
Smarter
you rolled a
than
dirty
you.
20 the first time.
you got a big brain.
I did.
Let's just do it again.
What we had to do.
No pressure.
Do you have any more procedural memory?
I do. We're gonna try it. Because I've only used 2 today. Okay, that's a lot. That's a little bit better. First one was a 13. This is a 19. So 21.
Okay. So you still succeed. But you do take this. 1 second here.
Okay.
No.
You take 17 points of psychic damage.
Jesus Christ on a biscuit.
Okay. I'm trying to find.
You're just a stubborn one, aren't you?
You 17, right?
I said 17, yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I had the number right.
Okay.
Ashlee, you don't have to do this.
I think I'm a little too far at this point. So she starts grabbing things off of you. So first thing she grabs is your walkie. Next thing she grabs is your knife. And then she grabs your weaponry, like your guns and stuff. And she just throws them on the bed. You can try and break free again if you'd like.
Can you give me 1 second? I need to look up and check something real quick. Because I have a decision I need to make.
Whether you want to use a
Do it.
a spell.
Yeah, I want to double check this spells because I had written down options as spells and I need to double check.
Spit acid in her face.
Meanwhile, outside, boy, I sure hope Elaine's doing okay. It's been a long time. We've been out here for like 2 hours.
Hey, was that a whistle?
Not a
Maybe
whistle,
she
Kenny.
was drinking and hanging out. I mean, I guess that's
Maybe
fine.
she's just went to sleep.
Isn't
Well,
that
she didn't-
dangerous?
She didn't
I don't
say she
know.
was
Nah,
spending the
it's not
night.
dangerous.
Well, if they're her friends, what they wouldn't hurt her.
But I don't know. Didn't we
Wait,
decide
if
that it
he's
was
her friend,
sus?
I don't know. There's 2 of them.
Because he smells
Okay.
like a lady.
But would he hurt me? Maybe we should go back.
Well, then
I don't know. It's going to look awkward. I mean, I feel like we
Yeah.
just got to wait for the call.
But what if a rhino just busts down the door?
Enough with the rhino already.
Yeah, especially when you have a T-Rex option.
Well, she was going to be the T-Rex. I'm going to be the rhino.
should we
Oh, I didn't
call
know you had both.
Gadget? Should we try to see if he's in range? Because maybe he found out something with Talia.
Hey, that's a good idea. You got the you can call him on your walkie.
I have
Gadget?
the short range walkie and be like, Gadget, badoop.
Badoop, gadget, badoop.
Badoop, Gadget says what?
Bad.
Okay.
I think you're a little too far away because you were walking back home.
Badoop, I don't think he hears us. Badoop.
So one of the things I was going to mention is depending on how long they're taking, I still have to go over to Tiny Tributes or Tiny Repairs, whichever the name of the place was.
Yes, you do.
So my plan was if they were taking a while, I was going to go do some work for Regnick,
Swerf Devlin.
the Sverfneblin, which I managed to say the first time.
Nice.
Snarf, snarf.
Okay. I'm gonna still keep struggling against Spencer, but I'm not necessarily trying to break it.
Anything with a
It's more
somatic
out-
component you cannot cast as well, just to be clear.
Okay. That's
Well, that's good. Power Word Kill doesn't have a somatic
pretty
component.
much everything
Power
has
Word
a
Kill is a
somatic-
9th level spell.
Just
Can
break
you do
out one
message?
arm.
I had first and second level options,
I was
but
gonna
pretty
say,
much
message is a
everything will have a
cantrip,
First and
somatic
second
option.
and 9th level.
Well, I was also trying to think of things that were like it made sense because she doesn't really. So here's the thing: she doesn't know that she has this, and I'm trying to work this in a like cinematic way to where it would make sense.
Fireball.
Fireball's 3rd level.
Message. Is that Wiccan sorcerers do that? They can do that.
I don't know actually.
I think so.
Message is Bard, Sorcerer, Wizard. Yes.
Oh, I don't know the range on it though. Is it a short range? Like 100 feet or something?
It is 120 feet.
Oh, it's actually a lot shorter than I thought it was.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything's gonna have a somatic component, so I can't do what I was thinking.
Yeah, while your arms are pinned, and as much as I've heard about this in the past, you cannot cast with your face and you cannot cast with your feet.
Damn.
What about if you use your face and your feet?
No.
Sure does suck only having 2 arms. God.
My next
know,
character
right?
will be a monkey that can use his feet like hands.
How about wings? Can you use wings?
For right now, I'm just gonna try and like pull my leg up and like kick backwards and like make contact with his leg.
So you're trying to kick him in the leg?
Yeah, just like a backwards, like a weird curb stop, but just backwards behind me, kind of like if I went to elbow somebody.
Okay,
But
so
with my
roll another attack.
Someone is scared from fireworks.
Aww.
21.
Roll damage. I think this would be like a D4 plus your strength.
Oh, D4. I have no
Actually, wait. With runner, it might be your dex. Sorry, I took a bite of something literally right before you told me, so.
Well, whose fault is that?
strength.
100% mine.
Right, you had a break. No eating when the game's on.
I can eat whenever I want. Just ask Brendan Lee Mulligan.
I don't know who that is.
Almonds. What?
What?
He eats almonds.
How do you not know who that is, Nathan?
He doesn't
Because
know
I
anything.
live under a rock.
Okay, you're not wrong.
But my rock is cute puppies.
Okay, sometimes you're
Yeah,
rock.
runner, I can sub strength for dex.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
dex for strength.
Yeah. You know what I meant. So plus so 6.
6 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. So you kick out his leg and he kind of like falls to the ground. That does give you a chance to get out. At this point, however, while doing that, she would have grabbed your stuff, but you can grab it back from her if you'd like, but
Yeah, I'd want to try and make a dive for my stuff.
well, this would be like with how everything lines up, she would have like just grabbed it from you. So
Yeah.
you'd be diving at her.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Is that just gonna be an attack to like dive at her or
Yep. Oh geez.
17? Yeah, 17.
Yeah, she's a wizard. They're squishy. Or a bard. Whatever.
Or a mind flayer.
that is actually a miss.
Oh shit! Run.
Okay.
Your arms are free. You can do a spell.
They were free.
Second. Sorry, 1 second here.
We were
Okay,
friends,
Nico.
Ashlee.
Yeah. And then you left like everyone else.
I wasn't trying to abandon you.
Sorry, I rolled something and I just wanted to get it out of the way. Roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Come on,
Yeah,
you
well,
do it.
now you won't have the chance to.
19.
Jeez. How are all your saving throws extremely
Hell
massive?
I'm rolling really well. That was a 15. I have a 4 to my wisdom saves.
That's
Come on,
fine.
we want
This is
Elaine
a-
to
This is
die.
damage anyway. You'll just be taking half. So this is already halved. She
Okay.
claps both of her hands together and kind of like makes it a translucent spike appears between her hands, and she just like launches it at your face. And you feel something in your brain. You take, this is already halved, 31 points of psychic damage.
Jesus Christ.
Is that
Holy
mind spike?
wow.
Isn't that a spell?
Heck yes, it was.
Okay.
Did Elaine just go down?
No, I'm still
I
up.
think so.
How much damage was it?
That was 31.
How much health do you have?
14.
You're good.
Run away. Run away.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Don't call anybody.
Well, or yeah, snatch the
Wow, she
radio.
has
she
my
doesn't. She
walkie.
doesn't have it.
Oh,
You have one more thing to do, and then if you aren't going to do this, then she has one more try on you here.
We're just gonna do it because I'm frustrated and Elaine is frustrated and I'm not being held anymore.
At this moment, no, you are not.
She is going to let out a loud, frustrated, like pained scream almost.
Which does
And I'm gonna cast Shatter.
shatter.
Oh.
Nice.
Ooh.
I was wondering if it was gonna be like psychic scream, but I don't remember if that's a spell.
I don't think I don't know if that is a spell.
I had to look at specifically sorcerer spells, and I had to pick something that was a 1st or 2nd level.
Okay, remember, I don't know 5th edition.
Well,
I just pretend like it.
Will
learn
shatter,
it.
will shatter break glass?
Sure will.
Well,
Yeah,
we
we'll be
hear
on the-
it.
Here we come, you guys.
Or are we too far away?
Oh no, we stayed close.
Yeah, we just went down the street.
Okay.
Gadget is unfortunately too far away.
Mm-hmm. We tried to radio.
Kenny's not gonna wait to be turned into a rhino.
You think?
He has his sword. He needs to try it on someone.
You do have a new sword.
So Shatter is a con save.
Okay, 1 second here.
But I don't know what non-spellcaster Elaine's spellcasting DC.
It'd be your charisma. Yeah, so it'd
That's-
be 10
Just as I okay.
plus your charisma score plus your proficiency.
Oh,
It's
so
10
mine.
plus 3 plus charisma.
Not that I need it for this, but okay. So
So it'd
13.
be 13.
Okay.
Not that I need it for this, but now I know what it would be.
Now I have to roll Constitution. So that's a 14 for Ashlee. And a second here. And that is a 22 for Spencer.
The hell, Spencer?
So
What is he on?
they take half damage, I believe.
So half will be 10 because I rolled 21 damage.
Oh wow.
Oh damn.
Nice.
So Spencer is now taking 16 points of damage.
Doesn't that like break items?
No,
and things
total
too?
my damage was it's 3d8. I rolled 21, and it's halved on a success.
I know, but you'd already done 6 damage when kicking him in the leg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's taken 16 total. But they both grab their ears and they're like, I'm sorry, didn't you just tell me that you didn't know how to do magic?
So what if all
We
of
heard
us
it, right?
heard them being able to head in?
You would have all heard that. The glass shattered. I'm gonna also say, give me 1 second here. I think it does. Yes, so a non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes damage if it's in the spell's area. So your walkie is also broken.
Wasn't she technically carrying it in her hand?
Not after she grabbed her ears. It wasn't on her person.
So how far are we from the building?
You tell me. How far did you guys go?
As
Since
they
we
go to
don't
try and
know-
grab their
Go ahead.
ears, I want to try and grab my stuff, and I'm just going to point the gun on them and
On
start
who?
backing out of the room if I can.
Which one?
Uh,
They're on 2 separate sides of you.
Ashlee.
Okay.
And I'm
We
going to start trying to
were-
back out of the room.
Well, far enough to where we wouldn't like be hanging out outside the house, but close enough to hear on a walkie or if she whistled.
Right.
So
Probably about
I
100
would have
feet.
whistled over the walkie, I think.
That's what I was going to say too.
So would Kenny be able to just like fly through a window by dashing with his wings?
That's only 80 feet, so no.
Right.
But you'd get close.
Is it?
You'd get close.
Okay, yeah,
So
he's
yeah,
gonna
I'd
fly
also-
80 feet.
tabaxi dash 80 feet.
Okay.
And then if I see anybody, Eldritch Blast.
And Elaine is
Yeah, and
pointing a
Kenny's
gun at them
wielding
from
his
outside
sword.
the window. Sorry, not outside the window. Walking out the door, pointing the gun, correct?
Oh, can I
Mhm.
snag Gar on the... I don't think I can carry both of Gar and Dez, but I can carry Gar with me, right? He's tiny. Get him 80 feet.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Just launch
Okay,
car.
so
I'd be like, whoa!
Here we go, 80 feet. Super
both
fast.
of them put their hands up in the air, and they're like, "This won't be the last time you see me." Well, maybe it will. Anyway, you can run along now, I guess.
What have you gotten yourself mixed up in?
I'm making myself more powerful than I've ever been before. People used to walk all over me, and now they can't. Apparently you can, though, because you roll amazing saving throws, but whatever.
Got very lucky with those saving throws.
All right. All right, my dear. I guess it's time for us to make our way elsewhere.
That's
See you
supposed to
soon,
be-
Elaine. And she mutters something under her breath again, and both.
I'm going to take a shot.
Okay, go for it.
Hey.
Uh, 22.
22
That's
definitely
better.
hits.
Can you like once in the head and then multi-shot this one?
I can't. I don't. Well, I could technically multi-shot right now.
Light her up.
Just Keanu Reeves it and like just start shooting into the air, screaming.
Okay. So base damage is 7. Um, I'm gonna do once in the head on that one. So it's another 21 damage.
Jesus Christ.
Because it's 3 times my level. And then Efficient Killer kicks in. Where I can repeat the attack as part of the same action.
Jeez. Okay.
You started it, Ashlee.
That's natural 16 plus 7.
Okay. How much damage did the first one do, sorry?
It was 7 damage plus 21 from once in the head, so 28 total.
Okay.
And then that's another 8, which kicks in the third
36
Efficient Killer.
damage.
Okay.
Procedural memory counts as advantage.
Is that
That's a
your
natural
last one?
20.
I think that's your last
Ooh.
one.
But it was a natural
I have
20,
6
so that's
total.
Okay. Yeah,
I think that's the 4th one I've used.
yes, that was.
But
I thought
now
you
that's a
had
natural
4, but yeah.
20.
Ooh,
So that's-
buddy.
Hold on. Intended target
She
when
gonna
I have
die.
advantage is triple my base damage die, and then the nat 20 doubles it.
Damn.
Jesus.
So she's at 36 damage before this nat 20.
Plus the 10 from the shattered whatever.
Right?
Oh, that's
30
right.
so 46 damage.
8.
This could almost kill me.
Well, I'm sure with this crit it
21.
might.
21 points.
40, so
No,
that's 60.
21. 25.
Okay.
71 damage. Yeah, that would kill everyone in the party.
Gar would be dead. Yep.
Is that it? I say, is that it? Like that wasn't anything, but is that all you're doing?
That's all there is, and then now
They spits at her.
they have disadvantage on attack rolls against me.
That's fine.
Something
Okay.
tells me you're not going to try to attack
They're
me
into
again.
Swiss cheese.
So that was it, right? Like that.
And I'm gonna run a little bit further.
Okay. So you blast like a couple holes and like hits her in the shoulder, hits her in the gut, and she just like bares her teeth at you, and you can like see blood forming in her mouth. And she's like, "This isn't the last time." And she just waves her hand, and both of them disappear.
Oh,
Not-
we didn't make it?
So does 5th edition, does her getting shot while trying to cast a spell make it more difficult for her to cast a spell?
Not that I've read.
So right after
Unless
she
it's in
disappears,
concentration,
Kenny
but-
flies in through the window waving his great sword, just screaming.
It is not a concentration spell. She casts teleport.
Guard through the
Elaine is
window.
going to. She's not going to pull the trigger, but she instinctually like swings in your direction with the gun.
Whoa,
Just pull the trigger.
And
Do it. You know you want to.
Bah, 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 bah.
he sees you point the gun at him, he's just like, puts his sword away. Like,
Oh, is Kenny dead
Elaine
again?
finally gets to live out her dream of killing Kenny.
Elaine, are you okay? Elaine?
This isn't good.
what happened?
Huh?
Ashlee's alive.
Well, that's good.
That's good. That's good. It's not a murder
What's
case.
wrong?
Let me. Okay. Hold on. Stay alive.
I'm going to say just for like everything because of Shatter and the Mind Spike that Elaine's ears are just kind of bleeding a little bit from all
Yeah,
the
that's fair.
voice and everything.
To be fair, all the damage you received from everybody was all psychic damage, so that makes perfect sense.
Bloody tears.
So you you guys while having this conversation, you definitely see that her ears are bleeding.
Ooh.
Wait, she's got something coming out of her ears. Hey, can you, Des, you got a bandage or something for her
What
head?
happened to Elaine?
Something from the bathroom, some cloth or something.
Ashlee was Spencer.
What?
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 But Spencer's not dead.
I mean, that.
He's in on it.
What?
In on what?
I don't know.
What is happening here?
Why would you pretend to be someone who can just live in his own house?
Where are they now?
I put a couple bullets in her and then they vanished.
You put a couple bullets in her and she's not dead?
No.
Where did they go?
Are you okay, Elaine?
And of course, it's Elaine's walkie that's damaged.
Oh,
What, the
that's
other
a
long
nice
range?
Yeah,
I
she has
don't.
the other long range one.
You just need to make
I
all
don't
of
know
ours
what
long
she-
range.
I don't know what she tried to do to me, but she kept trying to cast spells on me. And I lost it. And I screamed and the windows shattered.
We heard that. That's why
Yeah, we
came.
kind of figured something was up. Yeah, when the windows broke, we was like, we got to get to Elaine now.
I don't know how I did that.
Are you magic?
didn't-
You
You
magic,
didn't know you
yeah.
could do that? You
I
didn't
have
know
never
you could
done
do that?
something like that before. I've
Did it just
been-
build up in you, or what? Or I'm trying to figure out what would have triggered that.
You know, we could talk about this later. Let's get out of this
Yeah.
creepy house.
I don't
Get
know.
you
Get
to
her cleaned up.
get her back to
Oh.
Talia's.
Oh.
Does she want to go back to Talia's? Should we?
It's awkward.
It's fine.
Very awkward.
I don't really have anywhere else to go.
Should we go to Rivers?
That's equally awkward
Let's
in
go
a
stay at your
different
mom's.
way.
That's no good option.
I have a house.
We could go to Dez's
Let-
house.
I have a house.
We can go to Dez's house.
Yeah, just leave Gadget out of this. Come on.
Kenny's
Where-
going to be going back to Talia's.
Yeah, we can go back to my place.
Where's Gadget? I saw him earlier with Talia.
He's probably back at the house.
You're probably doing the do, man.
Well,
I
you
don't
got
know.
your. Do you have the long range walkie with you, Elaine? We could just call Gadget and find out where he is. I think he's with
Yeah.
Talia.
Well, we
I'm gonna
probably
slowly
wouldn't
just
know
kinda,
it's
like,
broken yet,
unclip
would we?
it from my belt, and it
It
looks
falls
kind
to
of fried.
pieces.
It's like
It's,
intact. It's just it
blue
looks
smoke.
fried.
Can I mend it?
No.
Ooh, what?
No, magic
I don't
doesn't
think
work
it's
on it.
working.
I think whatever I did broke it.
Well, you decide, Elaine.
next time
Do you want to
scream
go back
quieter.
to Talia's, or would you rather go to my place? Your choice. We need to get you fixed up.
I really don't want to have this conversation right now, but I hate saying this.
Sounds
But
like
I
we're
think
gonna
I owe
tell
Talia an apology.
Wait, but I don't understand about the note. Like, she wrote you a note, but she was here the whole time, and
Maybe-
he was
I
here
don't-
the whole time.
How about we get
Is
her
maybe
back to
Spencer's
the
under
house?
duress and he wrote the note. Don't trust Ashlee.
let's go back to the house and we can discuss it there.
Yeah, we got
Okay.
time once we get her fixed up. She looks pretty rough.
you want me to carry you?
No, that last carry was crazy.
Oh no, I'll set you down now. Sorry.
Still holding him by the
I'll
scruff
just
of
hold
the
him
neck.
up. Well, you got little legs, and I can run real fast, you know.
Oh no, I appreciate you picking me up. It just would have been nice to have a little warning. It was much faster than I'm used to.
Like the turtle.
I think I might have added another problem to our plate, though.
Well, we can handle it together.
Let's just go back to Talia's.
Okay.
I'll tell you guys everything when we get there. I'd rather not have to repeat it more than once.
All right, so you guys start heading on your way back to Talia's. Hopefully, they're more accepting there. And as you're kind of on your way, after cleaning Elaine up a little bit and heading out on your way, you actually see Gadget coming out of the repair shop on his lunch break.
Gadget.
What?
If we're heading back, Kenny's gonna take the scope off his gun and kind of keep an eye out for invisible things.
I guess it wouldn't be lunch break. It would be like supper break, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, buddy, you're not with Talia. I thought you guys were like.
I had work I had to get done.
Are you in the triangle now? Are you in the square?
There's no.
I don't know.
What triangle and square?
Don't listen to her, Gadget.
Oh my God, Elaine, are you okay?
Elaine.
Oh, we solved the mystery, but it's a bigger mystery.
Talia
we'll get
did
into
not
that.
do it. I was right.
Complicated.
Elaine, give me your walkie.
Give me just a second. Gadget runs inside, talks to Regnick for a second, says, "Hey, look, I've done part of a day. I still, but my friend's bleeding. I need to go check on her and take care of her."
Wow, of course, skipping out on work. Yeah,
So,
Hey, I'm good for it.
yeah, you did
question.
not bad.
with psychic injuries, would there be any way to use a bandage?
Not
Other
really,
than like my ears bleeding,
'Cause,
not
like-
really.
but technically, like
Like game
healing and stuff like
mechanics-
that.
Yeah, game mechanics healing, but this
We
is a
just go
weird
to sleep.
situation.
It's like
Yeah,
a
we don't
wrap.
need to waste a
Exactly.
bandage.
We're not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna vote that this is just a sleep it off scenario, that a bandage isn't gonna fix Elaine right now.
That's what I'm thinking. I just thought I should bring it up.
Let's get you back to Talia's.
Game mechanics make sense.
Fix it up.
She just has a really bad headache, and it's like a
This
cold
situation
compressed wrap.
breaks game mechanics.
Can I toss you the walkie, Gadget?
What?
She broke it.
I tossed you her walkie.
Why did you just hand me her walkie?
She
it's,
screamed. Everything broke. It doesn't work anymore.
Yeah,
She's
it needs
kinda
some
magic.
fixing. Needs some fixing.
I don't know what I am.
I'll put it next on my plate.
And while you're at it, upgrade all of our walkies.
Yeah, it just takes time. We've been a little bit busy the last couple of days. Maybe you haven't noticed.
Well, if you were sleeping around.
Yeah, I've just been busy.
Kenny did not say that, by the way.
Hey, don't be silly because he made your triangle a square, okay?
Elwin did say that in Veda's head. Gadget's been very busy.
I know, right? I add it to my notes.
What do you know, Veda?
Nothing.
I peek
is
at
the
her
best
notes
finder.
and just see
No,
like triangles and can't read anything. Like, oh, okay.
Triangles and squares and lines. Shh, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
X's through lines.
So he sees random stuff, doesn't understand anything. So Kenny's the best
All right.
person to read your diary. It's just like, ooh, pictures.
Yeah.
So you head over to Talia's, and Kara and Talia are kind of like laughing with each other in the kitchen, and they're drinking champagne. And you all come in, and they're like, "Oh, hey, how's it going?"
Hey.
Something
we
broke her
solved
brain.
the mystery.
Medical supplies.
Pick one of the bathrooms.
The left one.
That one. That. How many are there?
As many as you want there to be, Kenny.
The magic house.
It's bigger
The
than
world
the
is a
inside.
bathroom.
There's 4. Calm down.
Oh, okay.
All of them have first aid supplies. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, let's get you some like aspirin or something. I don't know. Like, is your brain bleeding?
Wait, she has bleeding on her
I
brain?
feel like I just,
Well, her
I feel like I just got
ears
hit by
are
a truck.
bleeding. Is that a bloody tear?
Looks like she's been
Aw.
bleeding from her eyes and her ears.
Kara immediately is like running over and like cleaning up your face and stuff. Did we get
I'm gonna
into a spot of trouble?
Ankle.
I'm gonna try and make eye contact with Talia. Laughing isn't helping. Nathan.
She kind of looks over at you and is there something I can help you with?
I think I owe you an apology, Talia.
Oh, I know, dear. It's fine. No apology necessary. I get it.
Ashlee isn't missing.
No, it would appear not.
She has been parading around as Spencer.
Oh, that makes sense. Veda,
Huh?
do you remember? Do you remember when I told you what I got off of Spencer?
That he was into you?
No.
I can't. There's so many sides of this now. I don't have room.
When I flirted with Spencer and I got that weird reaction that didn't seem like a reaction of somebody who would calmly let a person down. Do you not remember this conversation at all?
I just thought it was because, like,
I thought it was some-
reciprocal of your.
I thought it was something else, but that makes sense, I guess.
But it
Sorry,
was-
Elaine, go ahead.
That's fine. I went over there to just cover all my bases. And honestly, I didn't really want to come back to the house. So I bought a couple bottles and we started talking and going back and forth, and Spencer, or Ashlee, I guess, showed me that she could turn into me.
You're talking about a disguise self spell?
She muttered something, and then all of a sudden it was like I was looking in a mirror. And then Des and Gar, y'all showed up at the door. And while I had y'all at the door, I took one of those truth things that we got from Corbix, that Dragonborn.
Vortic, but yes.
Cortic. And I ejected it into the last bottle.
It worked like that?
I didn't think it would, but it seemed to. I wasn't sure if you drank it, if it would work, but it seemed to work just fine. things seemed odd. I couldn't place it. And they went to bed. I sat there for almost an hour and I got nosy, and so I went to double check, so I snuck into the room. And Ashlee's sleeping in the bed, and then Spencer steps out of the closet.
He sleeps in the closet?
Weird.
I don't know.
Weird.
It's a weird relationship.
When I first got over there, Ashlee, Spencer, she had announced really loud that I was there, and it seemed odd. And I thought, they had people over, and so I kind of barged in, but I didn't see nothing. But I think it might have been a heads up.
Well, Des searched the whole house and didn't see anything. It's like, obviously, next time Elwyn turns her into something, it better be better than a rat.
Hey, Elwyn did a real good job.
She looked like a rat.
I can turn you into whatever you want, but it's not my fault if rats are dumb.
The T-Rex would have found him. But why did they do this in the first place? Like,
I don't know.
What's the point of faking her disappearance?
The most I can gather from what Ashlee said is that now people can't walk all over her.
Well, yeah,
she's strong.
She's disappeared. But was she just dealing cards at the casino and Spencer was at home all day?
I don't know. What? She didn't really give a lot of opportunities for explanation.
Maybe we need to go back over there and investigate.
They might have left something behind.
She had Spencer grab me, and she tried to cast something on me. I don't know. She blew a bunch of dust in my face. A bunch of dirt.
Anything else?
And then...
Did Spencer ever talk to you once you realized that Spencer wasn't Spencer?
A little bit, but it was right before he woke up Ashlee, and she had him restrain me.
Sorry, Elaine. Dirt and anything else?
I think some crystals or something.
Oh. How smart are you, Elaine?
I mean, I'm not the brightest, but I do all right.
You should be very happy about that, then. Go on.
Wait.
Yeah, what are you talking about, Talia?
What did she try to... What was that?
Give me 1 second here. And she runs away. Upstairs.
Can Talia do magic?
I'm just trying to figure out why the whole...
I think so.
charade of making out like Ashlee was gone. What was the point of all that?
I don't know. Maybe she owed the casino money and she had to fake her own death?
She said something about being powerful and no one being able to walk all over her or tell her what to do or hurt her.
Maybe someone was extorting them.
Do you feel like Spencer was doing things of his own free will?
Not really.
Where's that note?
He might have.
That note with you, Elaine?
She's gonna just kind of try and dig for it. It's probably gonna be like crumpled in like the bottom of one of her pockets at this point.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was wondering, is if he was sleeping or hanging out in the closet and he's been letting her masquerade around as her. Are we sure that Spencer is still Spencer, or that Spencer's still, like, alive?
Maybe he's under her control and the note was about her.
He seemed pretty alive.
Well, that's all I was going to say.
Is there any magic that can make one person control another?
What?
Oh yeah.
Talia comes back downstairs. Yes, there is, Kenny. That's a big one. Anyway, so she flips right to the back of this book. And she's like, "So you said it was dirt and crystals."
That's what it looked like.
Okay, so there's this one here that, as I said, you're very lucky. Basically, did your head really hurt when this happened?
I mean, everything she did made my head really hurt, but...
Ears were bleeding.
Yeah.
Obviously, your head hurt.
Okay, but this one in particular.
I mean, before she put, like, a weird knot, before she sent a spike through the center of my head, yeah.
Okay, so basically this one here, you were going to be a gibbering mess for about a month.
Ooh.
It's called Feeble Mind, and what it does is it makes you very stupid and not be able to talk. Anyway, she closes the book.
She seemed upset about the fact that I left and that I abandoned her.
Was she going through stuff before you left?
Not that she told me. I mean, we all picked on each other, but we never meant anything by it.
I don't think this is a picking on people thing. I think this is way bigger than that. This is, I mean...
Oh, so she fell in love with Spencer. And they're the only two left. And he rejected her. And she was all alone. So she learned cult magic, turned him into her slave, and then took his spot so no one would notice he was missing. But then she went missing?
He probably... I'm thinking that she's probably in trouble as well. So this is a great way for her to hide herself and learn what she needs to learn and be hidden when she goes out. And her little slave boy just stays around wherever and does whatever he's told. That's why I wanted to see that note.
Well,
did you find it, Elaine?
Yeah, here.
No, I wanted you to look at it again because I'm thinking, does the writing look, now that you look at it, does it look more like Spencer's writing or Ashlee's writing?
I mean, I recognized it as Ashlee's writing before, didn't I?
Yeah, you recognize it as Ashlee's handwriting.
It's Ashlee's handwriting.
Maybe they soul swapped.
Well, I don't know how long they're going to stay gone. If that's where they've been staying, we might want to go run back over there real fast and take a look and see if we can find anything else out that might help us understand what's going on.
She's real
I think
hurt.
if I go back over there, I'm not gonna make it out.
No, you need to stay here for a bit, but we might be able to go look. I'm just afraid if we wait until you're feeling better, they'll have a chance to get back and clear the scene up.
Elaine, you can stay here with me. I'm gonna clean you up, okay?
What would we be looking for?
You need to be careful. Ashlee said that she had been reading a bunch of books on being a bard or being a magic user.
Oh.
And we were swapping stories and about like some of the things you can do, Veda, or like what I've seen the group do with magic. And then she'd tell me one of hers and that she saw that in some book.
Veda,
So I don't know if she took the books with her.
Ask Elwyn if it's worth going over there for those books if they're still there.
Books? I can add it to my collection with the necromancy book, yeah?
I mean, it's not going to do much good for you.
I thought...
Well, it would work to take him away from them.
Hey, did you see the books at Ashlee's place? Any books? I don't know if we noticed books at Spencer's or not.
I don't think we really were looking.
Yeah, you just said it was clean.
Yeah.
So should we go to both places?
We definitely need to be careful.
So here's my thought. I don't think they're going to be going back to Spencer's place anytime soon. Elaine put a few bullets into Ashlee. Ashlee's got to heal. So
that depends on if they left anything important.
Teleport to Ashlee's place, maybe. So we might want to stay away from there, but we can probably go search Spencer's place if we need to.
Or we split up. One team of T-Rexes, one team of investigators. T-Rexes go to Ashlee's house.
Ooh, can I be on that team?
We should all go together.
We stomp the whole house to the ground.
No, we need to see what we can find. We need clues.
I feel a team would be all together would be safer. And I feel like we could all bring something to the table if we're all together.
Veda, I really don't want to turn you into a T-Rex anymore. This doesn't seem like it's helping the situation.
Okay. That would have been real cool. But
yes,
this is more important.
The moment has passed.
Okay, so Elaine stays here, gets cleaned up. We go and get the books and anything else suspicious. And then we leave the house as it is, or are we gonna...
It doesn't matter. We just come back with whatever we need to find and come back here.
Right.
Okay.
Just be careful. Ashlee said this wouldn't be the last time I'd see her.
I'll beat her up if I see her, but not like lethally. Because is she still your friend?
Do you want us to lethal?
She's not like, she hasn't, I don't think she's really done anything.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
She tried to kill me.
I think
so lethal it is.
Thought something into
because she
her
couldn't
head.
turn me into an idiot.
You think she was really gonna kill you?
Did you not see the blood coming
threw
out of her
a
ears?
weird magic spike thing through my head.
What I just said.
Not only that, I don't think Ashlee's the forgiving type. Elaine put bullets into her.
I tried to reason with Ashlee, and when that wouldn't work, when she started muttering things again, I didn't know if she was just gonna vanish or if she was gonna try and finish me off. So I unloaded on her.
Okay, so lethal punching.
Yes.
Texas ammo.
Other than pin me, other than hold me back, Spencer didn't really do anything. I don't.
Yeah, the note is bothering me.
Spencer, or not?
The note is really bothering me. Anyway, let's go. You guys
have the note.
Okay, Talia, Kara, you got Elaine. You're good.
Yes, we know how to take care of someone.
Okay, we're heading out.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
Be careful.
Promise.
You be careful. You're in good hands.
Yeah.
Thanks, Catchet. And they take care of you, Elaine, so kindly and delicately.
Natalia is now your best friend.
Yeah,
And then they
you are
change
now. You are.
to Ashlee
You are
and
now.
Spencer, and they stab you.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so two options. We can continue going and do the investigation here, or we can call it a night now. What would you guys prefer?
I can if it's not too long, because I have work tomorrow morning.
Okay, then we can call it a night now.
Sorry.
No worries.
Oh, we got to work.
Work's
in the morning.
important.
It's all good.
I gotta watch first thing.
That's the way it works.
Work's overrated.
So you guys are heading over to investigate Spencer's house to look for any books or anything like that. Elaine is being taken care of by Ashlee and Kara, and that's where we're gonna call it, I guess.
Not Ashlee.
Kara and Talia. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah. Foreshadowing.
Elaine is in trouble.
Anyway,
Ashley.
hopefully everybody enjoyed. And I hope everybody has a great night, and you'll see most of us next week.
I'm sorry, I gotta work.
Anyway,
Disappointment.
see you guys.
Have a
Bye,
good night.
everybody.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you.